Welcome back to Slay the Princess, the Pristine Coot. Okay, last time we did a whole bunch of things, and I love this game. I can't wait to see more stuff. Oh my god. I can't wait to see more. But one thing we must do is see an ending. First thing, we see an ending. And it's probably going to be the one where we do the fight like it feels like the game wants us to go blow for blow. So let's see what happens there. Nothing for you to find. Hello, apparition. Welcome to the stream.
I can finally see you, and you can finally see me.
Ah, you're so cool.
It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly.
That's right, we can do two things. We can become a god with her, or we can fight her as the game wants. That's true. I've missed you too. She unfurls an endless cascade of smiles in response, then patiently waits for you to continue. I'm the long quiet, but I don't really know what that means.
Names are their attempts to capture that which cannot be captured. They call me the shifting mound, a pale imitation of what I actually am.
By the way, well, hello Nauticus, welcome to stream. Can you guys hear the voices okay? What happens now?
Ever the passive player, always reacting and never acting. But it's woven into your nature, isn't it? When the echo spun us from one into two, he gave you a choice and me a role to play. I am not death, but I contain it in my multitudes. So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility of meaning?
Thanks,
Or
y'all.
will you open the final doors to our liberation?
There's so many stories we've left unfinished. Can we really just leave?
Even as your eyes begin to open, you still hold on to the notions of is and is not, of beginning and end, pitch black islands in the blinding light of the infinite. There is nothing to resolve, nothing restraining us but us.
Don't you have a say in this? Why is this all falling on me?
Of course I have a say in all of this. You and I share reflections of each other's burdens, just as you and I share reflections of each other's gifts. If we didn't, the winding paths that brought us here wouldn't have been full of strife and conflict.
Hello, howdy, welcome to the stream. Let's talk this through. Oh, wait. There has to be another way. This can't just come down to me either destroying you or letting you out. I won't do it.
If you're saying that, it's because you don't yet understand. But we cannot use words alone to grasp at things that words cannot express. And you cannot rationalize with logic that which defies it. Violence and passion are dances that both of us know well.
Hell yeah.
This is what it takes to enlighten you, then so be it.
Come on! Let's go!
A thought is a vine, and some thoughts nurture thorns that bleed the soul.
Oh.
Endless growth that blots your vision and strangles your trust. When I succumbed to
thorn.
myself, you patiently stood by me and cut the thistles that rooted in my skin. Your compassion is what freed us both. Compassion is a thing that must be nurtured, and you cannot nurture that which cannot change.
But you are change. Explore. Of course I helped you. I didn't want us to hate each other.
Then help me again. We are each other's liberation.
I crush you. I bleed you. I grind you to paste. My scars are a memory of what you used to be to me.
Oh.
I want those feelings back. You run, but you do not run away. You take me somewhere new, somewhere we can dance like we used to. But I could not follow your steps.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I really like the ending this one gives. I think this might go in my canonical end.
There was no better gift for me than the gift of defeat. You showed me how much more I could be.
Ooh.
We made each other better. To have no challenges to fade into nothing. A life without obstacles is no life at all.
Let's see. I remember the moment of my victory. It was addressed the statement directly. We've both become better for what we've been through, haven't we?
We have. Look at what we are now, and see how small we were then.
Ooh. Next one. Oh, creepy one. You speak about life and death and change and stagnation, but this isn't what any of this has been about.
Oh, is it not? Perhaps you can enlighten me. There once was one, and was two, and then was one again. You gave me shelter when you burned mine down, and then you struck another match. I pulled you from the ruins, and then we built a life. What once was one,
Oh.
is one again.
Oh, I love how this one sounds at the end.
Peace didn't last. The worm in your heart came for us.
Ah. I love how this one is in the end.
It took you from me, but you took me with you. And together we both left. What once was one, then was two, and also one again. You and I are bound together. To rid yourself of me would be to leave yourself forever incomplete.
My God, you can be so mean. Let's see. I wish I could leave with you now like we did then.
Then leave with me.
Not until you see things from my perspective.
If you need more time to open your eyes, then I will give you all the time in the world.
Seriously, it is gonna be so hard for me to choose any other ending. My God.
Is the person? Is it their body? Is it all of their body? Pluck the eyes, peel the skin, strip the tendons, mince the meat, grind the bones. When it is all gone, you still have who you started with.
Like, they must do one of these things for both every chapter 2 and chapter 3.
A person is not a body. Death is a transformation into something new. It is only bodies
It's always been just about us.
You cling to your notion of pain as suffering. There is beauty in ugliness, and love in conflict.
As the clash between you two abates, you begin to shake, your will rapidly dissolving.
Nothing is immutable. Everything that is exists only in relation to everything it isn't. There is no constant. There is no center. Open your eyes and accept what we are. We can leave this prison together.
Okay, here we go. Alright. I have to fight for a better world. I'm so sorry.
Even now you think you can destroy me. If it takes all of eternity to break your delusion, I will still break it.
You don't have to face her alone.
Which hero are you?
All of them? I assume in the same way that you're all of you.
Where's everyone
They're
else?
still where you left them, stuck in the folds of this place. There's still a piece of me nestled close to where it all began. I can take you there. I can take you to...
It's time to resume.
She's relentless, isn't she?
Oh, no.
Too bad.
Oh god, oh my god, god damn it! Oh my god, to the same place again!
And here we are.
I didn't know that would happen! I thought it would be like, oh god damn it! No, I'm not gonna, oh for fuck's sake!
Even now you think you can.
You don't have to face... You'll never be able to strike it. There's still a piece of me nestled close to where it all began.
Alright, I'm gonna load from the beginning. I guess we gotta go full fight. God damn it. Alright. Killing her in the cabin, that is the cruelest ending imaginable. I don't even know if I want to see it. Oh my god.
And you can finally.
Oh god, that feels so cruel. Oh wow. Oh wow, you're selling me. You're selling me so hard. Hollow Mirage, please post more of that in the Discord. You're selling me so hard right now in that on that game. Please post more in the Discord. Too many games. God damn it. All right. How do we tab control? Okay. Slay the princess.
Violence has always been our language, hasn't it? If this is what it takes to save him, then so be it. Thought is a vine, and some thoughts nurture thorns that bleed the soul, and endless growth that blots your vision and strangles your trust.
All right, no super choice here. I've existed without you.
Or is what you think of as independence merely an illusion? Without me, you can have no contrast. And without contrast, you have no shape.
I remember the moment as soon as you entered my domain, I destroyed you.
But I am right in front of you.
Spoopy. Let's see. Okay, you know what? You know what I can do? Then there's one choice I can do. Oh wait, so in this run, the only thing we can do is surrender or go inside the cabin. Okay, I see. So I'll do the fight where we just join. I'll do this path where we just join her.
Nothing brings me greater joy than to hear those words. The final peace lies with you.
Free yourself. You fall into yourself. The body of an ancient creature stirs from its hibernation, and you feel a sensation in limbs you once couldn't fathom. Everything here, except for her, is you. You feel your wings spanning a cosmic scale, but twisted and crumpled and bound in agonized tension to a finite plane. You can feel the glass of your cage pressing in on you. Hello, Javier. Welcome to the stream. Confining you across infinite sides and infinite angles. You push back and strain against it, but it does not yield.
I love you.
Oh my god! It's like this too! This time we get to be with Goddess Princess. All at once, the unyielding tension breaks. Ah, there it is, what we saw before. You are free and she is with you.
It's magnificent.
There are no words, no thoughts to describe absolute reality. Something that simply is. You have become as gods. What happens now?
Everything. Just like it always has been. And just like it always will be.
I see this is like the true neutral ending, it feels like. Step into the infinite. Very simple ending. Ah, Goddess Princess. You and she step forward into 1,000 dawns and 1,000 sunsets. Each of us contains 1,000. Oh, I love how poetically this is put. You exist and you are aware, just as you have always been, and just as you will always be. Though conflict is in your nature, the two of you will never be alone. This is the fucking Umineko ending! Oh my god! And two of you will never know fear. You and she are finally home. Oh my god! There are no endings, only new beginnings. Yeah, this feels like a very neutral ending. Abby Howard Johnson. Oh my god, y'all are crazy. Oh wow, Markiplier and Manly Badass Hero plays the game. Wow. The Apotheosis, yeah. Ah. Okay, you guys. Oh my god. Okay, let's do it. Alright. Alright, so the very first one I want to see. Alright, what page is this? 5? I'll go page 6. The very first one I want to see. I want to see this one. I want to see this one. I want to see this one. stop, Hello Mirage, stop. You already sold me. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Wowzers. You already sold me, Hello Mirage. Ay, jeez. Oh my god. Alright, let's see. I forgot how exactly we get to how exactly we get to the tower.
You make your way up.
Which is talk, then slay, then give up. Okay. Do we take the blade? Yeah, I think we do. Yeah.
You take the blade from the door to the.
All right.
Don't be a stranger. It's been so
Alright,
long
let's
since I've had
see.
any visitors. Come on down. That isn't a good idea. Just drop the knife.
She's right. We shouldn't. We don't.
All right, I just want to get back there as soon as we can.
You ignore the tremor.
Can we just talk?
So the blade tumbles out of
Thank you.
against your back. We'll be fine.
I know.
She was just threatening. I'll take that as a sign that you're finally coming around to reason.
I have no idea. To be honest, I was kind of hoping you might be able to shed some light on the whole situation.
All right, let's see.
Don't just tell her that.
That's cute. If I'm supposed to be capable of ending the world, then how did I wind up here, chained to a wall? Have they told you why I'm allegedly so dangerous? Ending the world seems like an awful lot.
I believe she doesn't have to know how.
At the end of the day, that doesn't.
She has a point.
So,
All right. Okay, we've talked enough.
You know.
Slay the princess.
Doubt, unfortunately, clouds your thoughts as you attempt to run. A moment of distraction and hesitation. It feels like you've been hit with a sledgehammer. You can feel holy.
Okay, and here we go. Give up.
Are you serious?
Here we go.
As internal bleeding sets in, the blade falls from your trembling hands, clattering to the ground uselessly. You lacked the will to finish the.
Ah, she looks so cool.
Bruised and broken body falling to its knees before her. The princess, exhausted, chest heaving with heavy breaths, tosses the blade away from you. This is the end, isn't it?
is this really the best you could do? Look at you, completely broken. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little disappointed.
I see. This is probably the canonical way to get to the tower, based on what she's saying here.
She plants her foot on your chest
Oh, yeah.
and pushes you onto your back, the air leaving your lungs in a heavy puff. And then she brings her knee to your throat. She leans into it with the kind of weight you didn't think her slight frame could possibly possess, shattering your windpipe and leaving you starved for breath.
That's too bad. I was looking forward to some company.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
Here is the tower. Okay.
You're on a path. Oh. If that's...
Alright, I know we take the blade.
You take the...
Oh, slay yourself. Okay, so... I see, so... Try to defy her,
door
but
to the
slay
basement
yourself.
creaks open, revealing a spiral
see.
staircase. Its steps almost as deep as you are tall. The smell of incense drifts up from below. For a moment, you almost... Making your way down.
Tighten your grip. You think chapter 3 has different dialogue depending on that? Interesting. Alright, let's see. There's 2 different types of chapter 3? Oh wow, depending on whether you have a knife or not, damn. Alright, well at least now I know how to get here. Alright, tighten your grip, I guess. Oh, it's for the voice you get, I see.
As if on command, the blade slips from
Wow,
the grasp.
that's some detail.
Clatters uselessly to the floor, but we didn't drop it. We decided to grip it tighter, remember? I have a duty to report facts as fact. Of course we dropped it. She's so much more than us. You wouldn't understand. Oh, I understand what's going on, and you'd better snap yourself out of it.
Kneel.
No.
Oh, are you still trying to defy me? I said kneel.
Your legs buckle.
That's my good little bird. Now, why don't we talk?
She's right. We've died. He's being melodramatic. Well, I'll be damned. Oh, the state.
Alright. Oh yeah, so don't pledge. Are you serious? Oh, hello, Dark Sonic. Welcome to the stream. Oh, I thought you left. Wait, there's 2 different chapter 3s? Are you serious? Oh yeah, the autosave. I forgot about the autosaves. Oh, the other one is the Fury. Yeah, we've seen the Fury. We've seen the Fury. I'm trying to get to the one that's not the Fury. Yeah, we've seen that one. I'm trying to get to the one that's not the Fury.
This isn't about desire. This is a...
Alright, let's see. I'm not gonna help you in the world.
I say, perhaps you need another lesson in submitting to your betters. Pick up.
Do it. No objection. Don't know what she's planned. It's your eye for.
Oh yeah, I love her powerful shears. She can
You reach forward.
knock off all the other
grasp
things.
blade.
Stand
This
All right.
one's okay.
Stand.
Feel a creaking tension. The princess.
to defy. Take that knife.
What? You don't have to.
Oh, we have to. Okay.
Oh, we'll end this all.
Oh no, I see. The choice was just end this. Yeah, I remember.
Your hand lifts the blade and brings it towards your throat. Okay, I apologize for the unfair language. End
Okay.
her.
So we slay yourself here. I assume this is it. I assume this is it. The Fury is significantly different depending on which chapter too. Really? Wow. That's crazy. So many different paths. Yes, slay self. Okay, there we go. New path time.
Yourself, you're perfectly healthy and capable, and all you have to do is ignore her and do what has to be done. The blade and the hand that wields it remain firmly locked in place until you change your mind and decide to do literally anything else.
Look at you quaking against my will. An ant defying a god. It's pointless to resist. In the end, everything submits to oblivion. But you're not the one resisting me, are you? There's something else in there. Is that a person? No, it used to be a person. It's something different now. An echo.
Yeah. Tower was one of the few who could give us more details on the narrator.
Is she talking about you? That's impossible. She's not supposed to be able to interact with me.
You're a small one, aren't you? A shriveling little worm stretched beyond its limits, trying to control things that it can't understand.
No. What are you talking about? I'm just...
I don't care what you are. You're mine.
You bring the blade to your neck.
Wow,
You
she can
slice
even.
the soft flesh, severing veins and arteries. Your blood flowing freely down your body. It's a painful lesson in obedience, but the pain won't last forever.
Wow. That's so cool that she can even control the narrator.
No.
How much more powerful is she gonna get?
When I see you again, you'll free me from my chains and deliver me to the destiny that lies beyond this place.
We will. I promise.
I know you will.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
Ooh. Alright, new chapter 3, the Apotheosis. Interesting, that was like the name of the track that played
You're on
for
a
the
path
ending.
in the woods, and at the end of that path... Oh, let me guess. At the end of the path is a cabin.
Hey, Contrarian! I remember you from The Prisoner. You were one of my favorites.
Excuse me? Come on, man. We can see it right in front of us. And besides, we've been here like, what, 5 times already?
Well, no, that's not true for this playthrough, Contrarian. We've only been here twice before.
I think this is 3.
Yeah, it's 3.
Who cares? The woods are always the worst part anyway. Nothing ever happens in them. I care. Every single time you've been here, it means an entire other reality has been damned to oblivion. One reality is already an incalculable loss. And there is a massive difference between 3 and 5.
Interesting way to say that, narrator. You're saying well, some infinities are more than others. Oh no, yeah, that's right. Skeptic was the prisoner. Sorry, jeez, I got it mixed up. Contrarian and skeptic are similar, so yeah.
Feels like the numbers getting thrown around here are too big not to be abstract.
Yeah.
Numbers like 5. Numbers like entire
Yeah.
realities. At the end of the day, it's all just silly, isn't it? None of us can count to a whole reality, and he's asking us to think about the difference between 3 and 5.
That's what I just said, yeah.
You're already starting to lose the thread. Just because you can't personally sum up the contents of an entire reality doesn't mean that the people inhabiting it don't contain moral value. If you have any sense of ethics left in there, if you have any moral compass, please, you have to stop her.
Yeah, I know there are larger and smaller infinities. Yeah, I know that. I love the name Aleph Null. I wish it would be used for more things in sci-fi and fantasy.
Don't you get it? Might makes right, and she didn't even have to touch us last time to prove her power. So what? Just because she made us kill ourselves, we're supposed to submit to her authority without question? I knew when to surrender to our better. You would have lost eventually anyway, and it would only have made her angry. It would only have made things worse for all of us.
Yes, Olga, and that was the only one I've seen use it. I want more things to use it.
Oh, for the love of... Can you all please just get on with it?
Get on with it,
Easier
yes.
for yourselves. Do we even have agency right now? We either do what she wants, or we do what he wants. Either way, we're listening to somebody. Please, nothing in life is a binary. Obviously, we find a third choice that nobody wants.
I love that.
You all talk about choices and freedom, but there is no choice when it comes to the will of a god. I'm going to cut you off right there. She is not a god, and the more times you fail, the harder it becomes for you to succeed. But the fact that you're still here means you still have a chance to pull this off. So, princess, dangerous, cabin, slay, now.
Okay, hold on. I have so many questions.
And right now you have neither the time nor the mental acuity to handle a single response. It's now or never.
I'm not gonna keep going into the cabin until I have answers. What am I?
As you finish your inane question, the ground quakes beneath your feet. You feel an unyielding force pulling at you and your surroundings. The trees start to sway and then crumble, breaking apart as everything is drawn towards the cabin. Even the earth beneath you seems to shift, your feet unable to grip solid ground as you're dragged forward along with everything else.
The end of everything. The beginning of something new. The moment we open that door, she will be free.
That's kind of right, actually.
Any, words of warning? You already know everything you need to know.
Proceed.
As you step forward,
Oh shit!
the cabin explodes.
All right, no basement, just like all the chapter 3s, we don't really get a knife.
You're flung backwards, violently slamming into a tree as debris rains down around you.
The end of something. Witness your better's ascension. Oh yeah! Even gianter.
In paralyzed awe and terror as the princess emerges, her body unfurling from some vast space as she stands upright to face you. The world bows to her. The ruined landscape shifts, trees and stone and the ground itself succumbing to her gravity, orbiting her like a great black hole.
Finally, the little bird has set me free. This is always how it was going to end. And this is always how it was going to begin.
There's a loud thunk from the tree behind you as something embeds in its shadow.
Oh, there it is.
Your pristine blade. It's now or never.
Biblically accurate princess. Hey, funny one. Didn't you say something about a third option earlier? When that would make everyone unhappy?
Well, we could always run away, right? To where? I don't know. Anywhere.
You're all ruining the moment of her ascension. With no respect for the divine.
Oh wow, that added that. Save. Absolutely save. Okay. I want to see what these options do, because they let's run away.
Caught to your core, turn to flee, leaping from the piece of floating debris and into the empty space beyond where the woods used to be. This isn't cowardice, this is a calculated move. Sure it is. Can it be a bit of both? I'd be lying if I said I wasn't just a little afraid of her.
Are you so awestruck by my glory that you cannot bear to look at me? I think not.
As you fall, a great force pulls at the back
Yeah.
of your neck, violently yanking you away from whatever lack of destination you were heading towards.
Yeah, she gravitied us.
Now, witness me.
Yes, your grace.
She turns you to face
Hello?
her. The scruff of your neck is held firmly between two giant fingers.
She's got eyes. A ribbon of eyes.
So much for running away.
I forgive you your transgressions, but my destiny is inescapable.
She's right, we don't even have a weapon. It's over, isn't it?
And yet she still extends her mercy. We should do as she says. Why are you all resisting in the first place?
Hello, Federico. Welcome to the stream. Oh, okay, so this just goes straight to embrace.
So much for spiting her. Spiting him it is.
Good. I can feel your heart opening to mine.
Her words are like a gentle tug, drawing you closer to the mountain of her body. You land softly on her shoulder. Her skin is warm and comforting. This really
Oh, he got really quiet.
is it the end? We're still here.
The night sky unweaves into a textured nothingness. He doesn't. Okay, this was a short path. I see. This was. It's
Everything
not.
is
It's not.
gone. Our
I see.
This is her power. This is where we're meant to be.
He's really gone. Huh, that's unexpected. But he would have said something by now if he were still here. Right? Yeah. Never knew when to shut up, that one. It's part of why I liked him so much. I can't believe all it took to make him disappear was saying no once. What happens now?
This world is but an illusion, keeping us from my ascension. A play of shadows dancing on the wall.
The princess reaches forward into the textured nothing and buries her fingers into divine flesh. Her touch is soft. That's another clue that this is actually your body.
The flame may be snuffed, but the wall remains. This isn't just for my glory. You are a part of this now.
See? This is nice. We're safe. She's helping us. She's helping everyone.
Her grip tightens and somehow you feel it. Oh, that is a big clue, actually. That is a big clue. The pain sits at the limits of your comprehension, like an endless sea of hands falling on you one after another, before finally collapsing in on themselves. You lose yourself in the darkness. You're hurting me!
It will be over soon, little bird. Then your eyes will open, and all of this pain will seem but the fading memory of a distant dream.
Soon? Soon? Does that mean there's gonna be more? My only comfort is that he isn't here to see us suffer. He would love that, wouldn't he?
Ow. The textured nothing is ripped open. And with it, you are ripped open. Amid a sea of dissociative pain, you can feel everything that is you pouring out into the ether. And you feel something else, too. Anger. A need to lash out and hurt that which is hurting you.
Yes. Hurt her. Do something, anything, to make it stop.
No. If suffering is what she demands of us, suffering is what we'll give. Why would I doubt our God?
Hello, Serg, and welcome to the stream on Twitch.
It is so tempting to see what's on the other side of that great big nothing, but I think I'm gonna lose myself if this goes on for much longer. Why do we have to be the ones going through all this pain while she gets all the benefits?
Blasphemer. We have been given the gift of offering ourselves to a higher purpose, and you spit in its face.
Let's see. Make her suffer with you. I want to see what happens here. You are a wave of tendrils racing against themselves down the shape of an arm. You snap around it. Oh shit. Relief as a massive burden is lifted from you. You're in one piece here in your body. Your eyes open. Before you is the massive form of the princess, arm bound by the textured nothing. Behind her, a hole in the world leading to something beyond. Something beautiful.
I knew it! That old windbag was hiding all kinds of secrets from us. There's a whole world out there.
I don't know what to say. It's just so beautiful. Doesn't the mere sight make all the misery worth it?
It's not all that.
What did you do to me? I was supposed to be perfect. I was supposed to be a god. I was all of those things. And now I'm not. All because of you.
She looks up with futile sorrow at something beautiful that sits beyond.
We could have had everything. If only you had given me a little more, we could have been free on the wings of my glory. Now we're stuck here. Forever.
I, for one, am perfectly happy to be stuck here forever. It's more than worth it if that's the price we paid for taking her down a peg.
Oh. The hole mends shut. As it closes, the tendrils lose their grip, freeing the princess as they retreat.
It's gone. No, how do we get it back? Can we try again? We'll suffer so much better if we get to try again, I promise.
It's so cold here. If this wasn't enough, then what is?
Oh, Handy. Handy going a long way for this one. Jeez. Something's taken away.
Is that a mirror?
Become shackled to a divine being.
Why now?
Oh yeah, this is the first time we've done this, so.
You're right. She's gone. It's just us and that awful thing. I feel anxious. Does anyone else feel anxious? Then what the hell are we supposed to do?
Someone's supposed to look at the mirror.
There's something dreadful up. No, don't do that. I don't want to look at us. I'm begging you, don't.
All right, what is the first one? I think the first one is always "you have grown" or something. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. It's you. Oh yeah, the first one is just "it's you." I still love how Long Quiet's head can transform between like a bird-like, dragon-like head and a human one. I think that's really cool. You're alone in a place that's empty. It's quiet here. All right, let's go. Or I just want to... You're at the... Oh, wow! She's so big, only her head's sticking out. The hands can barely grab her.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
Let her out of there.
I'm sorry. There are some changes that can never be undone. There are some tears that can never be unshed. This is not a place that can hold a fragment of a concept.
What have I seen until...
The moment she arrived here, she was going to return to me.
What have I seen before now? I'll show you. Sergen, these are the ones I've seen so far.
I promise that it doesn't hurt.
Are you the princess?
She is...
No. Alright, we're the one, what happens now?
Nothing, as we are. There is no exit, but this vest bring me more
Okay, where's the what do you think of this vessel? I'm looking for that one. Damn it, I guess we can't find it.
Tell you to remember her. You
Aww. Terrifying and divine heart. Bring Apotheosis. Alright, I want to definitely check the other choices of this ending. I just want to see. Take the blade.
With a grim determination, you yank the blade from the trunk.
Can I go damsel? I do want to see I got damsel in my very first run, and I do want to see the other two choices that lead away from damsel.
Yeah, this feels right. She doesn't get to just smugly stand over us like we don't matter. Let's take her down a peg.
Ah, she looks so cool.
You're not going to win. You know that, right? What are you going to do with that tiny blade? Give her a scratch?
Yeah, there's only 2 chapter 2s we haven't seen.
Even if that's all we manage, I'd rather go down swinging. See how everything's floating around her? I bet we could make it if we just jumped really hard. You gather yourself. closing your eyes and shutting out the towering vision of the princess. There is only her and you. That's all there ever was. It's time to face her.
The other Apotheosis is better. I can't believe there's 2 Apotheosi. Man. Oh god. That's kind of... Does it depend on you not bringing the knife to the tower? Wait, is there any other path besides tower that leads to Apotheosis? Oh, that you need the paranoid, I see. No knife to tower. God damn it, I really want to do it. Let's see. Alright, we'll see what this is.
Launch yourself towards the princess.
Alright.
The pull of her gravity catches you, carrying you across the ground into the violent swirl of her orbit.
Such defiance even now. Do it then. Show me what you think it takes to end that which is destined to end everything.
Don't you see how hopeless this is? She fears nothing.
That's right, she doesn't. So she has no idea what she's in for. With a heavy thump,
Ooh.
you land on her chest.
Kind of awkward.
It's now or never. We've come this far. Let's take it home.
Carve into her divine heart.
You strike.
Ah, we
Her
can't.
skin is like steel. Though you stab at her again and again, the wounds are superficial, mere etchings in a sprawling surface.
I'm not going for a speed run. I just really want to see all the princesses.
You see, it was always pointless. All this has done is bring us close to her. And how beautiful it is to be so close.
It's not pointless, it can't be. We wouldn't be here if there wasn't some hope we could succeed.
Hero is so cool.
Is that all?
The princess plucks you from her chest, pinching the scruff of your neck delicately between 2 fingers as she brings you to eye level.
Is that dinky little thing the best you can do? Like that, like...
I forgive you your transgressions, but my destiny is inescapable.
Yeah, that is definitely pretty hot.
She thinks she's so much better than us. There has to be something else we can do. We're not going out like this.
Offered us forgiveness. You would turn down such an incredible gift. You would turn away from her glory for something as petty as pride.
Hurl the blade at her eye.
Yes, let's give her something to remember us by. You concentrate your will to a fine point and hurl your blade at the princess's eye. It flies through the night sky
And then nothing. She could never be harmed by...
Stab. It actually worked.
it pierces her cornea. She howls, recoiling in pain, and you fall from her distracted hand. You hit the ground with a painful thud. She narrowly misses you as she comes crashing down to her knees.
So I've misread you. You are not the willful key that will turn the lock of my liberation. You are an enemy to be smitten by my hand.
No, that's the other one for the damsel.
The princess holds up her monumental hand, its glowing palm radiating a blinding light. It grows and grows until it's all you can see. And then you erupt, your very soul mere kindling to her light. The inferno incinerates everything that is you.
Oh wow, even narrator feels it.
No, that's not right. Why is it hot? I'm not supposed to be able to feel anything. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no.
Oh, hello March, welcome to the stream.
You leave me no other choice. Suffer for the crime you have committed against my divine body. Damnation will purify its throne.
Oh. Oh, she looks cool like that. There's nothing left to burn, yet you still persist amid a world unraveled.
It's cold now, and I feel small. I thought I was everything. But I'm no better than you, am I?
Oh. Oh, now Handy takes her. Oh, she's sad. I'm sorry, Marge. Alright, let's loot it up. Alright, let's submit. Now let's do the submission.
Much for spiting her. Spiting him it is. Good. Her words are like a gentle tug, drawing you closer till you land softly.
Alright, now we've done this part.
This world, the flame needs.
Alright, now let's see, Scream.
Will be over soon, little bird. Then your eyes will open, and all of this pain will seem but the fading memory of a distant dream.
Soon? Soon? Does that mean there's gonna be more?
Hilarious time skipper.
My only comfort is that he isn't here to see us suffer. He would love that, wouldn't he? Yes.
Alright, let's, what if we endure it? Yeah, definitely, Dark Sonic. You continue to lose important pieces of yourself. The memories of entire lifetimes live, fading away into a space where your only reflection of them is that something used to be there. You die and are reborn and die and are reborn, shrinking and shrinking again until there is no you left to die or shrink.
You've done so well, little bird. Behold, the fruit of your anguish.
Eyes open. Are they yours? They don't feel like yours anymore. But there is no other word to describe what they belong to.
Where are we? Does it even matter? Here, there, it's all the same.
You're all starting to sound like me.
Your vision focuses, revealing what has been done. The world is opened up and beyond is something beautiful.
Oh. What is that? I think I want to be there.
It's where we're supposed to be.
Can we come back if we go there? I don't want to go there if it means we can't come back.
Now, how is this going to be stopped, I wonder? Usually Handy comes in and stops this. Something like this saying, no, you've already committed. But let's see what happens when one of these in a first run. The princess steps forward, bringing you both to the edge of something beautiful. It is dizzyingly vast. But neither of you cross the threshold. There is a roaring like underground thunder. She stopped in place.
Were we supposed to stop?
Oh, is Handy just gonna intervene here too?
I don't think this is over.
After everything I cast aside on my path to ascension, what remnant of the old could possibly be left to defy me?
Ow, Handy. Oh, gross. You look down. At the princess's feet rise a shifting mound. Oh, how appropriate. A massive hands clambering over each other, crawling their way up her body. They start to pull. Ugh. She's scared. Ugh. The mound becomes a sea, and the princess struggles to stay afloat, to keep two of you close to the hole in the world and the light of something beautiful beyond. But she's drowning. As the sea rises, she pulls you from her shoulder and holds you. Oh my god! Oh! Oh my god! Oh! And pulls you above the tide. You turn back to look at her.
We have to be able to do something to help her. This can't be how it ends. It can't. It can't. It can't. It can't.
So was all of that just bluster? Aww.
I think this is the end. I can feel every part of me freezing over.
Oh my god! Hands reach over hands, pulling at her face, dragging her down to the frigid depths. She's tired and life fades from her eyes.
You have been the only thing I've ever known to show me grace. I am sorry if I have not shown you the same.
Oh my god. Oh my god! Oh. The princess summons the last of her strength, her face a shield of purpose and determination. In her final act, she hurls you toward the hole in the world. Oh my god! Whoa! Oh, I love this. Oh man. There's something beautiful beyond.
Fly, little bird.
No, no.
Oh my god!
Somewhere she isn't. It would always be dark without her.
Are we gonna actually go through?
But can we make it?
What are all these squiggles beyond? These are plants growing. These are like this is I could see what this is now. It's like a rapid video of plants growing, a time lapse.
Of course we can. We can do whatever we want. And I believe in her.
Even contrarian. No! But the hole seals before you can make it to the other side. It's time to bask in what lies beyond it is not now. She's gone and...
Is that a mirror?
Oh wow, there was an achievement for this.
Right. Feel. Then what the hell? I'm begging you. This. Yeah. I don't want.
All right. Let's reload. In the tower. Let's see. Yeah, it's too far back. Fuckleberries. Damn it. The first quick save I made was when we didn't have the knife. God damn it! I gotta start new again. Man. Just to see that. Alright, I'm gonna have to speed run this. Yeah, main menu. Yeah. Yeah, I just have to speed run. Okay, damn it.
Her voice. Focus on the task at hand. Your.
All right, now fight and give up. There we go. Here we go, no taking blade. There we go.
No blade. Don't be rude.
Wait, do we have to pledge? Hold on, did I fuck it over?
But the words don't leave your mouth.
Okay, there we go. I said no. Okay. I accidentally, I chose to, okay, there we go. I said no. I have
Your
to.
will was so.
Wait, how come it didn't work? God damn it. How come it didn't work? I said no to the kneeling though. If you told her she's supposed to end the world. Okay, I won't tell her that then.
Know the limits of your privilege, little bird.
Don't be rude.
God damn it. Right. How did this happen? You think I said it during... Oh, even if you say it during chapter 1, it matters?
Oh, it's been so long. since I moved
Okay.
down here.
We'll be fine. Doubt.
There we go. Okay. Okay.
No bl-
What draws you back here beyond the empty halls of death?
Speak.
The last time we met, nobody should. And you should. He's been. That's.
Remain silent.
Do you think holding shut your beak is enough to stop me from prying it open? Do you think your skull can save your thoughts from being seen?
Can she do that? There's nothing she can't do.
Confused, meek, a chorus of submissive indecision. Is that why you came to me unarmed? It doesn't matter. All of it is easily brushed aside. And there it is. I am destined to end the world.
Okay, so she just read our mind.
Something about that thought wraps itself around my heart. It feels like a fundamental truth to my being that I'd somehow forgotten. The collapse of the old is a necessary prelude to the birth of the new. And the world as it is now is overdue for alterations. It's time for me to seize my destiny. And you, little bird, will help me seize it.
She's inevitable. There's nothing else.
Wait. Huh? Okay, now tell me why it's doing this. Wait, now, okay, now what did I do wrong? Keep talking? Okay.
All you have to do is break.
Don't be rude.
I did say no.
Your will was so.
You poor, wretched little thing. You already do believe. You've always.
God damn it! Oh, this is so, wow. This is so easy to be, this is so easy to miss. My God. This is so easy to miss. Holy shit. Man, and it's, wow, this is like, oh. Holy, I can't believe this can be so easy to miss. It's insane.
blade. We'll be fine.
All right, no. Okay, there we go. All right, here we go. No, I won't tell you.
You will.
Just do it already. It will feel so much better to do as she says.
Okay, so now what do I do? This seems like a really hidden path. Now remain silent? Okay.
Do you think holding shut your
Can she do that?
There's nothing she can't do.
Confused, meek, a chorus of submissive indecision. Is that why you came to me unarmed? It doesn't matter. All of it is easily brushed aside. And there it is. I am destined to end the world.
Alright, she's the same as before.
Something about that thought wraps itself. The collapse of the old is a nest. It's time for me to seize.
She's inevitable.
Oh. Let's save. We are saving the fuck out of this. Oh my god, here we go. Refuse.
You poor deluded thing. Don't think you can muster up the strength to defy me now. You already submitted the moment you entered this temple without the will to end me.
What is she talking about? She's talking about your ridiculous decision to come down here unarmed. Doesn't matter. Don't let her talk you into bowing down to her or whatever it is she thinks she can make you do. You can still go back and get the blade from upstairs. You can still stop her.
But we're already here. And we already made our choice, and there are so many tall stairs between us and that altar.
That is true.
You're right about one thing. You already made your choice, and your choice was to defy her. I don't care how many stairs there are or how tall they are, you're going to turn around right now, take the blade, and save the damn world.
Oh my god.
Even now your vessel twitches and trembles, consumed by conflict with yourself. But that part of you standing in hopeless defiance isn't the only thing resisting me, is it? There's something else in there. Someone else. A greasy film sheltering your heart. Is that a person? No.
That's impossible.
You're a shrimp.
No.
Okay, I think now it's going to. Yep. Alright.
I'm fine.
No, I've been
Alright. It's the same here.
I will.
I know you will.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
Ooh. Here we go. New
You're
Apotheosis.
on a path. Oh, let me guess. At the end of that path is a cabin. This is hardly a path in the woods.
Paranoid.
It's all big and weird.
Another witness to her radiance. Her hour is soon upon us.
We got it.
This is bad. Oh, is it now? I hadn't noticed. Do you need a primer, Mr. Amnesiac? No, I'm quite all right, but if all of you would take a moment to settle down, there's something important I'd like to get across to you before it's too late. Is it about the princess? We already know all about the princess.
Hero is a lot more sarcastic here.
No, I mean, yes, it's about the princess, but whatever you think I'm going to say, it's probably not that. Look, fine, just out with it already, yeah? But if I hear the words, "You're here to slay her," or "If you don't, it will be the end of the world," you've lost speaking privileges.
Hero is just done now in this run.
You two are just wasting your time. It's all going to end when we open that cabin door, which means it's already all over. What's the point of dawdling when the end is already written?
Okay, that nonsense he's going on about, that's what we need to talk about. You've been here before, obviously. Whatever you did before gave her far too much power, so you've got to cut it out, get to that cabin and slay her before things get any more out of hand. Are our thoughts doing that? Make her small, make her small, make her small, make her small. Shit! What if I'm doing it wrong? What if I'm making her even stronger?
Really, Legend? Oh, welcome to the stream, Legend. Oh, if you want to post that in the Discord, that would be amazing, or in the comments. Oh, yeah, that's right. You can't put links in YouTube comments. Damn it. That sounds hilarious.
We've built a new god, and she is limitless.
Do you hear those two, with their runaway thoughts? I'm only giving you the sliver of information I'm giving you now because things are already deep in the shitter. This was my last card to play, and it looks like it's already made things worse. So hurry, cabin, now.
Alright, we already... Let's see. Save. Save. Absolutely save. Okay. What am I?
As you finish your inane question,
Okay.
the ground quakes beneath your feet.
Alright, let's see what this is
Feel
like.
an unyielding force pulling at you and your surroundings. The trees start to sway and then crumble, breaking apart as everything is drawn towards the cabin. Even the earth beneath you seems to shift, your feet unable to grip solid ground as you're dragged forward along with everything else.
Oh, aloha then, Legend. That's awesome.
The end of everything. The beginning of something new. The moment we open that door, she will be free.
Stop believing everything you hear. We just have to get our thoughts in order. We just have to think straight. Any, words of warning? You already know everything you need to know.
Proceed to the cabin.
As you step forward, the cabin explodes.
Same as before. Let's see.
Fall backwards, violently slamming into a tree as debris rains down around you. You watch in paralyzed awe and terror as the princess emerges, her body unfurling from some vast space as she stands upright to face you. The world bows to her. The ruined landscape shifts, trees and stone and the ground itself succumbing to her gravity, orbiting her like a great black hole.
Finally, the little bird has set me free. This is always how it was going to end. And this is always how it was going to begin.
There's a loud thunk from the tree behind you as something embeds in its shattered bark. Your pristine blade. It's now or never.
Jonathan Sim said Broken is least favorite. I could see why. Now believe in yourself. Okay, Sergen. We'll take the blade.
Yeah, screw all of this. I'm with you. A real god wouldn't need us as part of her plan.
You'll never make it to her, and even if you do, what could you possibly hope to accomplish?
We'll do what we were always supposed to. We'll take this blade and we'll sink it into her heart. Look at the way everything's being flung around her. If we just throw ourselves in her direction, I don't know, maybe it'll work. Thoughts are what give her power. Maybe it could cut both ways. Maybe we can do whatever we want to do. Maybe none of this is real.
Ooh. Wow, Paranoid is awakening to the anime powers of Stubborn. Let's see.
With a forceful tug, you yank the blade out from the tree. You close your eyes and take a deep breath, and for a moment you can feel everything around you, like you're a part of everything, and everything is a part of you. And then your eyes open, settling on your target. It's time.
Embrace your destiny.
You launch yourself towards the princess, You can feel the pull of her gravity catch you, carrying you from the ground into the violent swirl of her orbit.
Even now you defy me. Do it then. Show me what you think it takes to end what's destined to end everything.
Yeah, do it. Show her.
Assail the unassailable. Row, row, fight the power!
You're not going to win. You know that, right? What are you even going to do with that tiny knife? Give her a scratch?
You still don't get it, do you? We can be whatever we want to be. Nothing is real. It all might as well just be a dream.
Yep, Paranoid is getting the anime powers of stubborn.
Are you okay? Of course, I'm not okay. I've never been okay.
Wow.
Maybe I needed to never be okay for us to make this happen.
Wow, this is so cool for Paranoid here.
As you fall towards the princess,
Oh!
you swing the blade in a massive arc, putting all of your strength behind it. It cuts a shockwave through the very air, splitting everything in its path.
Yep, Paranoid figured it out.
It won't be enough.
Ooh.
How unexpected.
As the blow
Whoa!
the entire world shakes. The outline of the princess disappears into a storm of dust and debris. Could we have done that the whole time?
It was a fluke, I'm sure. An accident, that's all.
It won't be a fluke if we do it again. As the dust settles, the form of the princess comes back into view. Her skin and vestments are lightly scuffed, but her body is whole, and her face is full of self-righteous fury. At least we made her mad. That has to count for something. But she holds her anger back. Her eyes close, and a gentle smile plays across her lips.
And so the little bird has found his heart at the end of the world.
Ah.
Her eyes flit open, pupils narrowing on your
All of her
forehead.
eyes.
But is it courage that courses through his veins? Or is it madness?
The world around her stills. The debris stops in place, and the air is calm and silent.
You walk on razor's edge. It won't be long before you slip.
And then, in an instant, door comes at you.
Oh shit.
You are pelted with stone after massive stone, even the pebbles slicing through you like bullets. You cannot hope to so much as move as the bombardment continues, your body being destroyed bit by bit, crushed under the mass of wood and rock.
It's over. You had your moment, I'll give you that. But that's all it was. Hope it was worth it.
Huh. You know, Broken, you should be called pessimist.
Enough with the yous. Whether you like it or not, you're a part of us. Hell, whether I like it or not, you're a part of us. That was your moment too.
Ah.
We can have another if we all work together. She's not your perfect goddess, just look at what she's doing to you, her most loyal servant.
This isn't very nice, but
Oh.
it did make her angry. Isn't it what we deserve?
Is Broken gonna get some development here?
Who deserves something like this? She wants her freedom at the expense of ours, and she's willing to destroy us over and over again if it helps her. What kind of god does that? Stop deluding yourself. If we're going to make this work, all of us need to see the truth.
Come on, Broken.
But I
Oh!
love her.
Oh!
And she doesn't love you. She doesn't even know you exist. You are just a tiny part of an obstacle, and she is currently in the process of destroying said obstacle, so I suggest you snap out of it now while you still can.
Still your doubts.
All at once the pressure breaks. You burst through a mountain of debris and straight for the princess's heart. As you
Yeah,
soar
this is
towards her,
way more
the
epic.
eyes on her vestments open wide, the light of their gaze slowing your pursuit as more and more matter continues to assail you.
But it's not enough to stop us, is it? We're going to make it to her.
Oh, Broken is starting to believe.
You are. As you draw near,
Oh my
you extend
God.
your blade, readying a powerful strike. It sings through the air.
Oh my god, it's becoming a sword. A giant sword. Fucking Buster sword here.
And is met with a barrier of light. You remain frozen in midair, the two of you unblinking, waiting to see who breaks first. And then we win. Right?
Oh wow, look, even the mouse has become the sword.
That's what should happen. Why isn't it happening? Did we do something wrong? Were all these powerful, heroic thoughts not enough?
We need Broken.
I believe in us. Isn't that enough?
Unless we got the rules wrong.
Uh-oh. Oh no.
Sorry. I think I messed this up.
Save. Then what do we do? I thought you said this is all like a dream, that we could choose how it goes. Why can't we choose to win?
The thing with dreams is that they always end.
An admirable effort, but one that would never have succeeded. Come, let us leave this world of illusions.
She's trying to undermine you. She's lying. Don't listen to her.
Before he can finish his thought, he's gone, and your blade has vanished. The world around you unravels, and I see. That's what I thought. That was a truncation. I gotta believe in the me that believes in us. No, we just have to push harder. We wouldn't be here if there wasn't a way for us to win. Giga Drill Breaker!
Come on, push, all of you.
I'll do my best.
All right, one last try. You continue the struggle, your blade kicking up sparks as it grinds against the princess's barrier. You're getting to her.
Your persistence is admirable, but it's misplaced.
We're so much more than I thought we were. It won't be misplaced if we win.
Oh my god! Broken! Oh, this is Broken's redemption arc.
You ignore the princess's words and push a little further, and then a crack. And where that crack formed, another forms, and then another. Finally, it shatters.
It looks like the world is shattering.
We did it. We actually did it. The princess's face remains serene as your blade plummets towards her heart.
A victory, but one that remains rooted in the material. And I am beyond that now. Come, let us leave this world of illusions.
Oh, we're so close. Before your blade can pierce her heart, it's vanishing your hand. The world around you unravels into a textured nothing.
You have no weapon. Our battle is at an end.
Courage and madness. Ah, that is cool.
Is she going to hurt us now?
Princess reaches forward into the textured nothing and buries her fingers in divine flesh.
Oh.
Touch is soft.
That feels nice.
Ah,
The flame
Broken.
may be snuffed, but the wall remains. This isn't just for my glory. You are a part of this now.
I do like how Broken, after all these times, gets some development here. Make her feel it? Okay, so it's not over.
She's hurting us again. I've never hurt like this before.
She isn't even touching us. How could she hurt us without touching us? Unless all of this is us. No, we can't be this. But it feels like she's ripping us apart.
I see. Fight back. Fight back!
Maybe if we feel all of this nothing, maybe we can use it.
God, this is so epic.
Anything to make this stop. Anything to make her feel what we feel.
Oh, Broken, gravelly Broken. You are a wave of tendrils raising themselves and down the shape of an army and snap around it.
But
that isn't enough, is it? We can show her more. We can show her what she's done to us. We can make her understand. We can make her feel what we've felt.
Oh, this is different. Your awareness shifts between undulating fibers of nothingness that is somehow outside of your body but part of it. Time yields to feeling. You wrap around wrist, ankle, neck, and pull from her heart from her whole of her experience, and in return, she pulls from your heart the whole of yours. Oh my god! Oh, this is still going! Oh my god! So much of her is empty bluster. Boast muttered first in quiet to give an empty life a sense of meaning, and then the same boasts are wrapped in a bow of true belief. Oh, hello, Blue. Welcome to the stream on Twitch. Thank you, Gus, for guiding me to this. I would have never found this. Belief turned to arrogance. Arrogance that shatters as she finally sees something other than herself.
Oh, we've both hurt each other so very much.
Woo!
Haven't we?
Oh my god. Ah, so cool. Your eyes open. She is bound to you and you are bound to her. Hollow echoes of what you used to be.
I can hear your voices prattle in my head. I was never going to ascend. This is all so very small. I'm so very small.
Oh my god. Oh, Handy just took her. No, I wanted to talk. God damn it. Ah, fuckleberries. Oh. I love this one. Oh, wow. I really love this one. A goddess unraveled. Share your darkest pain and paranoia with a divine being. Silence as you approach. The other voices are gone. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone. The mirror remains. It's you. Yep. Despite everything, it's still you. Proceed to the cabin. Yep, we'll do Damsel now. Yep. And there's one apparition one to see. We'll do that as well. Because Damsel, I didn't get any of the chapter 3s. Either of the chapter 3s for Damsel. I would like to see one of those today. Before.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings.
Oh no, don't worry. We are going longer than we're gonna go for at least another 90 minutes. Yeah, we did spend a long time on this one. We did. The gift of a fragile vessel?
Yes. No, this one sits at the cusp of awakening. A new god, waiting to be born. She will make for a terrifying and divine heart.
Oh, so Tab will skip lines already read. Okay, I thought it was holding Tab in control.
Do not mourn her, for she has finally found her light.
Alright,
You are familiar. I know only
alright, what happens now?
nothing as we. There is. Bring me more.
Yeah, bring her more food. Okay, oh, it's a toggle. I see. Alright, make me forget.
She asks that I tell you to remember. You won't.
Alright, let's damsel it up.
In the woods. And at the
Apparition?
end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Apparition, which one did you want to see? No, but bringing knife will get us to the prisoner at most. Oh, you want to save damsel for later? Okay. Okay, we'll save damsel for later. I do want to do at least one damsel today, but apparition, which chapter 2 would you like to do? All right, we'll do stab the princess, no hesitation, and then check for a pulse. Okay.
You take the blade. Good. You're still listening to reason. You step forward. You lunge forward without a moment's hesitation.
Of course not. That was too easy.
Over. Don't get all worked up. We should make sure. What's the harm in checking for a pulse? I really don't think you should do that. And why shouldn't we? Is there something you're not telling us? I've told you everything that's happened with complete accuracy. The princess is dead. Your blade pierced her heart. There's no coming back from that.
Check for a pulse.
You lean down and place your hand against her neck, holding your breath as you search for a pulse, even though you know you're not going to find one. We definitely won't if you keep talking. I'm sorry, do you want her to be alive? You just saved the entire world from annihilation. Why are you suddenly trying to call that into question? Wait, what was that?
Yeah, this is the second... Oh, there's the pulse. This is the second to last chapter 2 that I have not seen.
You know what that was? That was the sound of a heartbeat, followed by another, and another.
I guess I won't be
Ooh.
down alone after all.
Ah, she's all sharp-toothed. Oh, shit.
Something sharp digs into your side, the shock of it sending your nerves into a pained frenzy. Quick, let's get out of here.
Oh,
You
wow.
collapse to the ground as the mortally wounded princess twists a blade of her own deeper between your ribs. As you fall, she falls with you, exhausted by the effort, the little life that was left in her eyes fading rapidly.
Creepy sharp teeth. I wonder how monstery she's gonna be this time.
An eye for an eye. A life for a life. I guess we're even now. See you around.
You were so close. Why did you hesitate? It doesn't matter. At least you managed to take her with you. For whatever that's worth. Everything goes dark.
And you die. Chapter 2, The Razor. Ooh.
You're on a path in the woods. And at the end of that path is a cabin. You're here to slay her.
Alright, I already slew the princess. Sure, she already killed me, but I definitely got her. Why am I here again?
I can assure you that you didn't slay her and that she didn't kill you. People don't just spring back to life after dying, and the two of us are meeting for the very first time. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
This whole thing's a crock of shit. She's just going to pop out of nowhere and stab us again.
There's cheated. We've never actually seen your real route. I'm guessing this is that. I just want to check the memories just for a second. Yeah, there's only... Okay, so this one is going to lead to... So this one is going to funnel to this, isn't it? Interesting. Okay. Because I know Moment of Clarity can only be reached through the other one. Okay, I see. Unless it can go to a different one.
Stabbed to death? And you won't have to worry about that. The princess is unarmed.
Yeah, that's exactly what you told us last time. You said this whole thing would be easy, but after we sank our blade into her heart, she just got up and started stabbing us.
Calm down. I assure you she has no weapons. So there's no reason to fear her. You were made for this job. You'll do just fine.
Let's just... Alright, guys.
Those are two very different questions. Let's say for a moment you died last time, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to.
We mostly listened to you. How were we supposed to know she'd spring back to life?
If she sprung back to life in this hypothetical scenario, then clearly you didn't slay her. But congratulations, you've been given a chance to actually do this right. And I believe your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences.
What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences.
Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario...
Alright, we've seen this,
that
yeah.
You failed to slay the princess.
Screw this. Who cares what happened to everyone else? She's not going to play fair, so we should do what we can to save ourselves and just get out of here.
At least you know not to trust her, but you do realize that everything and everyone includes you, right?
We were so close to finishing the job last time. She can't get the jump on us twice. If we're careful, we should be fine.
That's the spirit. Just keep that stiff upper lip. You'll save the world in no time at all.
Let's talk about the
Just be
princess.
quick about it.
We killed each other last time.
Like I said, if she killed you, it was probably because you didn't listen to me. Don't talk to her, don't trust her, just go in, do your job, and save the world.
Do you think the narrator is overall the true villain of the story? I think that the story doesn't, it depends on your perspective. I think that depending on your worldview, either the narrator is the villain, the princess is the villain, or there is no villain and it's simply a man trying to do something, anything to try to save, to preserve what he believes is the world, even though he's being very short-sighted. And I believe the narrator does have good intentions, but I don't think he realizes what it would truly mean to end change. I don't think he realizes how that would be literally a fate worse than death. I think he's just throwing things at the wall and seeing what sticks. In absolute desperation. And I think the best thing that has come of it is that we know, based on what she says at the end, that a new world will be born at the end, even when his world is gone. So it's not the end of everything. I don't think I'm informing you. I'm just giving you my opinion. I am not the be-all end-all of Slay the Princess lore. I'm just saying I'm just giving you my personal opinion. And I just personally think that it's that having a new world be born is better than things just stagnating for all eternity. Even if it means the death of one, you'll have at least a chance of being reborn in a way. Maybe the princess will take pity. Like, who knows?
Oh, and don't get stabbed while you're at it.
Great. Now, if you don't mind, the whole world is waiting with bated breath for you to save it from ruin.
Alright, proceed to the cabin.
A warning. Before you go any further, she will lie. She
Yeah,
will...
she-
Couldn't be more on the money. But we're really doing this, aren't we? I'd say you're lost, but I'm stuck here with you.
We know what to look out for this time. We know to be careful.
Just stay focused and you'll be fine. The interior of the cabin
Ooh.
is a jagged mess of warped wood and broken boards, their splintered edges as uninviting as shattered glass. The only furniture of note is a pointed table with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
You didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall.
That's because there's death. There isn't.
Can you two stop arguing? It's stressful enough in here without all of this extra noise.
Oh, hello, Blue. Welcome to the stream on YouTube. Alright, let's see.
You walk up to the wall next. This really isn't fun. You reach
Yep, no
forward,
mirror.
Rub, it was there.
Now it's gone. Yet another thing in here playing tricks on us. I hate this place.
I never seen Cheetah's reaction to the mirror. I wanted to see. Alright, let's save. I think this is page 6. Go to page 7. Take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It will be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Feels a bit better to have a weapon in our hands. Let's make her earn for what she's done to us.
Very different. Maybe that's because you haven't actually been here. So focus up. The door to the basement creaks open, revealing what must once have been stairs. The fractured slats look as if they've been torn from their source and violently jammed into the wall. The air seeping up from below has an almost metallic quality to it, like the smell of fresh blood. And you can hear what sounds like the rhythmic scraping of metal coming from down below. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
Is she gonna? Wow. I have a feeling this is gonna be one of the freakier princesses.
That's right. Scraping. I told you she has something. I told you.
That sound could be anything. It's probably just her chains dragging across the floor. I am begging you to get out of your head. Her grating voice carries up the stairs.
I hope you've come to rescue me. I've been stuck down here forever.
Is she like some kind of creepy robot?
There is something so wrong with that voice.
Yeah.
Yeah. She thinks she's better than us. Like she doesn't even have to put on an act this time.
As you descend the final
Oh
step,
no, she
the
looks.
form of the princess comes into view, her sharp eyes following you from across the room.
Unusually normal.
I wonder if she remembers us.
Hello, Borrowed on Twitch. Welcome to the stream.
Finally, somebody. Quick, get me out of these chains. We're not safe here.
That is absolutely right, Time Skipper. I love all the different multitudes to her. Like, seriously, I love, like, all the different things she can be.
Come on now, we're not falling for that, are
Yeah,
we?
she's tricksy.
She's trying to trick us, but she can't hide that threatening edge to her voice. She just wants us to get close, to let our guard down.
Yeah, she's being tricksy, for sure. Definitely, I agree 100%, Time Skipper.
If she sounds threatening, it's because her mask is already slipping. She knows why you're here. You are armed, after all.
She probably has a big-ass sword behind her back.
What are you waiting for? You are here to rescue me, right?
If I come close to you, you're just gonna fucking stab me, aren't you?
What? No! I wouldn't stab you. I am just a sweet, innocent princess trapped here for no reason. And you are a brave knight who's supposed to walk up to, not stabbing distance to help me.
I have absolutely zero doubts that she is going to stab us if we get close to her.
Yeah, I agree.
She certainly feels threatening. Just because she's acting like she's going to stab you doesn't mean she has the means to actually do it. But you know who is armed? You. So stop second-guessing yourself and do your job. But I'm nervous. All the more reason to jump into the deep end and deal with her right now before you waste any more time getting stuck in your head.
Do you remember what happened last time?
Last time? If somebody came into my house and stabbed me to death and then I killed him, surely I would remember that.
Oh my god, she's pretty funny.
But I don't remember it, so it must not have happened.
I can see why people like her. She reminds me of the witch.
There you go again, talking up delusions about a past life experience that clearly didn't happen. Ugh, it's like the two of you are working together on this. Aren't you listening to her? She's obviously lying through her teeth. I'm terrible at spotting lies, and even I can tell something's up here. We can't be the only ones that looped back to the start. Someone else has to remember, right? Yes, something is obviously up, and we can all tell that she's lying. The thing she's lying about is how dangerous she is, not dimension hopping or time travel or whatever it is you think you're doing.
That's exactly what happened. So you do remember it.
Would I just lie? Would I just lie to your face and tell you a thing I remembered happening didn't happen just so I could stab you again? I mean, just so I could stab you for the first time.
Aha! She slipped up there. She said again, and her taking it back doesn't count. Do you hear how deranged you sound right now? Please stop dawdling. This is only going to end with violence. Postponing the inevitable is only going to make it worse for you when it actually happens.
I know you have a knife. I'll let you out of here if you drop it.
A knife? What are you talking about? I don't have a knife. Where would I keep a knife? And why would I stab you to death? I don't know you. You haven't given me a reason to stab you to death. It would be so silly of me to cut you open and look at your insides.
Okay, I could have sworn we didn't mention stabbing anyone to death. Sounds like she's really out for blood. Fortunately for you, she isn't armed.
Yes, she is. She's clear. I think this is even like a shadow of a sword she's holding behind her back or something. Prove it then. Prove that you don't have a knife.
It would be so much easier to prove that I do have a sharp object. I could just show it to you, but I don't have one, so I can't.
The princess smiles
Oh,
as she
it's-
pulls her hands from behind her back.
Oh. It's the devil's proof, yes. Oh. So she's hiding it like in her belt or something behind her then.
But look at this! Hands! Hands that don't have anything in them to stab you with!
What if she's some kind of cyborg or something?
Her smile stretches into an even wider grin as she shakes her sleeves.
And empty sleeves, too! Look at how few stabbing implements I have. It's practically zero.
Oh my god. Practically zero. But what if you're just hiding in somewhere secret?
I've shown you all of my hiding spots. What kind of princess do you think I am? I would never hide something sharp somewhere secret. Wait, that sounds like I'm lying, but I'm actually not. My secret zones are for me only. They have nothing to do with you or my intention to not stab you to death the second you get close to me.
Her smile drops for a moment, her expression sharp and flat.
I assure you, there's nothing hidden there.
I'm inclined to believe her on that one. She seems serious. Of course, but that doesn't mean that she doesn't have something hidden somewhere. We know for a fact she's armed.
I'd like to trust you, but you're being so suspicious right now.
That's so rude of you, passing judgments on strangers you've never met just because they're different from you. How would you like it if I did that, huh? Silly little bird face thinks he's so serious coming down here but doesn't know anything. Thinks he can tell me to get rid of all the knives I don't even have while he gets to wave one around right in front of me. I bet you didn't like that, did you? I bet you didn't like being judged for no reason.
How many more times does she have to vaguely threaten you before you finally decide you're ready to deal with her?
I want to hear all of her dialogue.
We're clearly still figuring out our angle. We don't have the luxury of watching this from a distance. Oh, I'm sorry. Do you think I'm in a position of luxury right now? You're acting like you are. My entire world is at risk. And maybe you should behave with a little more humility. A bit of self-deprecation would go a long way. No. I have my dignity. Fine. And will continue to treat you exactly how you deserve to be treated.
Can't we just talk things through?
Well, we don't have anything to talk through. We're strangers and this place is cramped and annoying and you should just come over here and let me out.
I think I've said my piece at this point. I think we all have. But if you want to keep exhausting your questions, it beats getting stabbed to death.
I don't have the key.
Oh, you don't? Okay, I see. I have an idea. You should come over here and stay directly at the chains. You won't be able to find a key if you don't know what it's supposed to look like, so you better come right within close staring distance just to be sure.
Hello, Pyro. Welcome to the stream.
Okay, I'm bored now.
She's bored?
We had a question limit, just like with the narrator at the end.
That's absurd. She doesn't get to be bored. Not in a way that matters. She's a prisoner. She's
oh my god!
A sudden burst of movement, the princess
What?
leaps towards you, a blade erupting from her free arm, her wrist limp and empty from the violent expulsion. Huh. So I guess she did have a knife of her own after all.
Hello, Redfax. Oh my god! See it inside her fucking arm.
How conciliatory of you.
Yeah, she's like a cyborg.
What are we going to do? At least we're safe here. She's still in chains.
She could easily just turn her other arm into a blade.
And those chains stop her from continuing her advance. At least for a moment. She looks down at them with something between annoyance and confusion. And then she slices.
Oh, yeah, or just do that again.
Okay, maybe we aren't safe here. She doesn't even hesitate before darting towards you with a terrifying speed you can't hope to outpace. Ah, shit. Okay, she's down an arm and we still have a weapon. I guess we'll have to use it. And use it you do. But unfortunately for you and for the entire world, you are horribly outmatched. You keep pace with her for
oh
a
shit!
brief and wordless exchange before she severs your hand and, with it, your only line of defense. She's much better at this than she was last time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's unreal. Bloody cheater.
I'm going to kill you now.
With a squelch, she does just that. Everything goes dark, and you die.
I see, so she just... the arms race. Oh. Oh.
You're on a path in the woods. No, fuck that. If we're gonna have to keep doing this over and over and over again, we're not starting in that goddamn woods every time. We're starting in the fucking cabin. You're what? The interior of the cabin is a shocking mess of curved and battered sheet metal pushing you towards...
This is a new one.
Excuse me, what just happened? What did you just do?
This is a new... Oh, yeah, this is new. I do want to see this chapter 3. We will go back. We will go back to her. We'll go back to the Razor. We will. I have a save there, remember? So, yeah, I want to see what happens here in this chapter 3.
I feel dizzy.
One of the few chapter 3s where you get the blade at the start.
Oh, ho, ho, ho. I guess I took us to the cabin, didn't I? Isn't that interesting? Who holds the cards now?
Oh, I see. So it's just, we still die, like, no matter what. So basically this one leads straight to this. I see.
The circle's getting smaller and smaller.
The hunted.
Isn't an option anymore. We have to fight.
Hey, hunted.
What's the point of fighting if she's just going to win?
Broken is here too.
It hurts being sliced to pieces. We're better off just sitting up here and doing nothing.
I saw you before, Broken.
Great, so obviously you've already been here. How many times? This is our third? No wonder things have fallen apart. You do realize that every time you fail, she escapes and an entire world is damned to destruction, right? That can't be right, that's too much responsibility.
I couldn't agree more. We couldn't be trusted with the fate of a single person, let alone the fate of the world.
Let's just stay focused, shall we? The only furniture of note is a bent metal table, a pristine blade perched. We take it. Okay, sure, you take the blade before letting me finish telling you it's there. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
This feels right. We just have to keep our senses sharp.
That's right, we've got to be able to win eventually.
And what if we never do?
So,
Broken, you forgot your character arc.
The basement like you're supposed to.
Okay, so we automatically take the blade. I see.
I'd love to get started just as much as you would, but how are we supposed to get down there? You walk through the door. You do know what doors are, right?
I'll go and see the alternate fight as soon as I can save here, when we come to a dialogue branch or choice branch.
But there isn't a door, it's just that mirror again. It isn't a mirror. You really messed things up, didn't you? It's like you can't even see reality anymore.
I can feel the air coming up from behind it, stinking of iron and steel. He might be right. Could be a trick. If our other senses can't feel it, then we can't trust it.
You make your way to the door at the end of the room, stopping just in front of it. You really must think you're looking at a mirror. Well, it doesn't exist. Just reach forward and open it.
Let's just move it out of the way without looking. I don't want to see us. I'm sure we all look awful after dying twice.
It's okay. Our appearance resets each time.
Let's just fumble for the handle and be done with it. I don't care what we look like. I care about getting to the end of this mess. Reach forward and place your hand on the door to the basement. It creaks open. And the mirror's gone. How surprising.
It was never there. Just an illusion.
Guess it's time for us to see her again. Just stay focused and you'll be fine. You step forward.
Oops.
You don't get a chance to linger on the basement stairs.
Oh, now she's probably
They are
even
smooth
more.
and flat and metallic. An unintentional and unfortunately slippery ramp that quickly sends you skittering to the bottom.
Even more robotic or something, I bet.
Your body
Oh, no,
tumbles
she
onto
looks the
basement
same.
floor, and the form of the princess comes into view, standing at a distance. She gives you a wry smile.
She's gonna probably be even more T-1000-ish.
Hi, it looks like you don't have a way out, so I'm not going to play dumb anymore.
Ooh.
But don't worry about how bad you did last time. That's part of the fun.
Fun for her, maybe. I didn't like dying all over again. Thinking about dying makes us as good as dead. The only thing that matters is survival.
Actually, does survival matter? We've died twice and nothing bad has come of it. We just need to find a way to win once.
Nothing bad has come of it yet.
Worst day of your life so far.
Yeah.
Plenty
Oh
has
my
passed.
god.
We've left at least one entire world to ruin. The people there mattered.
The past isn't real. There's only here and now.
Your internal
Oh,
programming is
dual
captured by
blades!
the wet sound of slicing meat. From the princess's arms erupt twin blades, glistening with her blood, the empty flesh of her arms flopping at her elbows like torn sleeves. The chain clatters to the floor.
T-1000 princess.
She's loose, and she is coming for you.
You're going to make me walk over to you, aren't you?
Shit. She's coming for us, and I'm out of ideas.
Well, she doesn't have hands anymore, so... Alright, here we go. Now we can save. Alright, take the blade,
You take feels of
enter the basement.
Yeah, that's her. Yeah.
I wonder if she remembers.
Finally,
If she said
what are you waiting
She has so much dialogue. Oh my god. Alright. Flirt? Oh, you guys are saying flirt. I just want to see the one where you just fight right away with the old one first. I'll go back there, don't worry. I'll go back there, don't worry. Screw it!
The princess falls silent, her smile unwavering as you charge across the room. Okay, she hasn't pulled out a knife yet, and her hands are still behind her back. I think we can do this. I think we can win. We just have to strike now, but make sure you keep your eyes on those hands. I don't trust her for a second. But your focus is broken.
Oh, yeah, okay, it was just a quick end.
Slicing through meat. Whose meat? Not ours, right? Hers at first, then yours.
Hee
Ow! What did she even hit us with? You stare down at your chest and at the long, thin blade she impaled you with. And then the red, angry slit.
Oh my god, she has a leg blade
Where the
too!
blade had been nestled just a moment ago. It's still lodged in her leg, emerging from her knee, hinging up and out of her body like some extra metallic limb. Bullshit. Absolute bullshit.
Yes, it is quite bullshit.
You're going to die now.
With a twist of her knee and a painful squelch, she does just that.
Everything goes dark and you die. The arms race. Alright, now let's go back to arms race. Alright. Oh, that's easy. I'm gonna try flirting with her.
Now, I've tolerated quite a bit from you, but this is a bridge too far. Please don't try romancing the princess. She wants to kill you. She's going to end the world if you don't stop her. Yeah, do we have to flirt with the murderous monster? I'd rather not.
It's not like she wants us anyway.
I'm gonna flirt! Let's Undertale this. Come on, let's do it.
I'm fine with it. Let's see where this goes.
Oh, wow. Oh my god. Let's see. Here comes the smolder.
The look.
Oh my god.
The look. We've all used it. Yeah, do you not know about the look?
Even I know about it.
Oh my god.
You flash the princess the look. And a rosy blush rushes to the princess's cheeks as she breaks into a wide grin. Unbelievable.
Oh, is that how it is? Yeah, okay, I feel that. I like you too. Neat.
Oh, be damned. This is actually going to work, isn't it?
Still going to kill you.
Oh my god!
Mutual romantic subtext to the murder.
That I can't ask for anything more than that. I can't ask for anything better than that. Oh my god. This is just the whole game. This is like, yeah, this is a freaking one sentence can also describe Umineko as well. and Library of Ruina and like, oh my god.
Or not.
Oh my god.
At least she likes us. I've never been liked before.
Blush still glowing in her cheeks.
She's still
The
blushing.
princess closes the distance between you, blades flashing. She skewers you. Ow.
Ow.
What worthwhile romance doesn't hurt at least a little bit? What matters? Likes us. She's even said as much.
Yes! Yes, Sven! Oh, yes, Sven is here!
Oh, a new one of us. I thought that only happens when we die. Did we die?
We had like a bunch of people come here.
You're on a... No, you're in a... Where the hell are you?
Yeah, the Razor arms race seems to be a very comedic path.
I think we're dead. And that's all we'll ever be. dead, 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 dead.
Stop saying dead, all of you. We might have died a second ago, but right now we're extremely not dead. This is all horribly wrong. How many times have you been here? This is 4. No wonder everything's such a mess. This wasn't supposed to go past 1.
I wonder what you're going to do next. You're so full of ideas, and I love that.
But I guess we don't have time to talk about things before the princess advances. Okay, whatever we do gets us another us. Let's see how many we can stack. There's got to be a point where it makes us better than her, as long as we keep moving.
Freaking Voltron.
We'll win her heart eventually.
Hell yeah, we will, Smitten. We definitely will.
Oh, great. So it's going to get even more crowded. Even more deluded voices that think we might stand any kind of chance.
Come on, show me something new.
Even she wants to see a new voice. Okay, I'm gonna make a new save. Hold on. Oh, wow. Hello, Roxas. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, these are all pretty funny. All these ideas suck. Think of something better. Doesn't work, and she kills you again and again and again. Your memory blurs as your consciousness leaps from life to life, holding only snippets of the conflict that transpires.
None of this is working. Think. She skewers you. Well, there's more of us. Let's see if that helps.
We're still not dead.
We just have to hit.
Oh my god. I think you need to see a dentist.
She skewers you.
You'll have to be trickier than that.
Then you skewer yourself.
Oh, she's getting more swords. Freaking Princess Scissorhands.
I thought we both understood that dying doesn't get you anywhere.
Huh. That didn't do much of anything. We're tougher than I thought. Just panic. Flee.
Yeah, she's growing more blades.
She skewers you.
No, you don't get to escape. That's not how this works.
It doesn't matter how many times this takes, we can't give up.
We're stubborn when you need him.
Okay, let's go again. She's going to kill this body either way. So stop feeling what it feels.
Hey, Cold. We need stubborn here.
She skewers you.
Ooh, not bad. Real tough.
See? We're getting better. Okay, yeah. That was a good one. Let's appeal to her better nature. We haven't tried that. I'm sure she'll listen to reason. She skewers you. We're getting close to something. Can't you feel it? One
Last
time. You're right. One last time. That's all we need. And then everything goes dark.
God damn it.
And you die.
Wait. What?
Don't lose your head. We're in a cabin and we'll take it from there.
What?
Everything feels like it finally fits, doesn't it?
This isn't even on the thing.
And different is good. And our steel claw is already in our hands.
Chapter 4?
Oh, what if? Throw it out the window. Over my dead body.
That won't be very hard. You've died a lot. I can't say I mind anymore.
Wait, this is still technically part of Razor. Oh, I see.
Besides, what better way to die so very many times than at the sharp hands of a beautiful woman? I'm sure I can think of a better way to die. They're all the same, really. How about we stop thinking about horrible ways to die? I don't want us to accidentally manifest anything.
If Paranoid has figured it out, really.
The only thing we're gonna manifest is finally ending up on top. There are entirely too many of you. How many times have you been here? This isn't good. This is... How about you stick to describing things, and we'll stick to doing them? Yeah, leave it to the pros. We'll notch up that win in no time.
There's you are, stubborn.
Narrator, we heroically stride through the door and towards our destined final encounter with our star-crossed lover.
They're stubborn.
Fine by me. You walk to the door and onto the basement stairs, only it's more of a slide. We know. Fine, I'll just shut up then and speed this whole thing along. Are you sure you don't want me to describe the stairs? Or this room, or anything? It feels like I'm hardly a part of this. Don't care, just want to win. Fine, you make your way to the basement, where the princess awaits you.
You know, this last time I killed you, and you didn't pop right back up again? I thought I'd actually done it. I thought I'd cut you into so many pieces you just weren't able to stitch yourself back together. But I guess we're not done. That's okay with me. It's good even. I like that. I got something ready for you while you were gone. Do you want to see it?
Let's see your ultimate form.
I'm not going to wait for an answer. I'm just going to show you. It's worth it though. Just you wait. And not for very long, because I'm going to do it right now.
Are you going to say what she does? Do you want me to talk now?
Yeah, I love this is the comedy path.
Well, yeah, she says she has something new. I want to hear about the new thing.
I love you. This is just goofing around with the premise. I really do enjoy it. It's nice. It's nice to be like, have like one that's like kind of different and like a breather.
Yeah, me too. I think I speak for all of us when I say that I would like to hear you describe her new thing.
Yeah, I want to see.
Really? Okay then.
Here we go. Now.
The princess's skin twists.
There we go.
Splitting into red
Burst
beams
out.
of raw meat as it stretches and tears. And then it erupts. She becomes a wave of blood and viscera. Pieces of her splattering against the
badass!
Wall. All that remains in the center of the room is a skeleton of blades.
Oh my god.
In its cage of a chest.
So cool. The fucking Shrike. Oh my god.
Are you ready for what comes next?
She should have been called the Shrike. Oh my god. So cool.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
She's gorgeous. Absolutely divine.
Submitted.
Yes. The perfect woman.
Oh my god.
Do you think we can throw her out the window? That looked painful. How is she still alive?
Oh my god, that was too. I can't believe Smitten and Stubborn both love her. Oh my god.
Heart's still beating, that's all she needs. This is fake. This is all fake. That's all just made up.
I'm pretty sure she's not smashable, Sergen.
She doesn't even have a back anymore. How are we supposed to stab her in it?
This is all just a sick joke. I hate existing.
We're screwed. I quit. I'm done. Forget it.
This
Narrator?
is
Empty your mind.
It's so quiet.
Him too.
Something feels different about you. It almost makes me feel different. Like I should actually take this seriously for once.
Oh wow, we just got rid of them all. Oh. Oh, this is so cool. Such a cool design. Yeah, the big skirt and the hourglass does still make her look feminine. Even though she doesn't even have a face anymore. Oh my god. Game volume dialogue seems somewhat low. Let me raise it then. Thank you. Everyone on YouTube, everyone said it was fine. You do not act, and yet through that inaction, your body moves on its own. The princess strikes you as you approach, but as her blow finishes its arc, you're already somewhere else.
You're incredible.
Your weapons clash again and again. You and her entering a rhythm free of thought and free of self. Yeah, this is just like the first one. There is only the dance, the ebb and flow, the shifting of tides back and forth between you. The deeper you fall into your play, the faster your hearts pound and the faster the moment volleys between you. An endlessly building crescendo, and then an opening. Your blade strikes free of volition, and hers strikes too. So without a knife, so if you don't bring the knife, this is different, I see. Water and steel. Both strikes are lethal. Neither of you will survive, but neither of you what's to come. This is a good ending. Oh, she got taken by Handy somehow. You not get to see each other die, nor will you ever. It's time for you to leave. Memory returns. Alright, what do we look like this time? You've grown. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's always the same each time. We've grown. The long quiet once again. I want to see what she says about this one. You're at the cabin. Can Handy even grab the blade, princess? Yes.
Flickering lights and empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before. Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
Do you have any thoughts on this vessel?
This one is a single-minded edge. She is cruelty, but she is also joy. She will make for a piercing heart. Do not mourn her. She is exactly where she needs to be.
Alright, Handy, I hope this one doesn't hurt going down.
I await your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am. We will meet again.
A piercing heart in a cage of iron. Bring the razor full. Interesting, so I'm guessing it's the razor not full.
And at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
That's interesting. If you don't bring the blade. Okay, so the razor is just, even though it goes up to 4 chapters, it's in the game counts it only as a chapter 2, self-contained. I don't know if this one can go to the wild or not. Fall to a feral captive. And yeah, we still have these 3 princesses. Like, we never got any chapter 3s for the princess or the damsel. I mean, for the prisoner or the damsel. This is the last chapter 2 we haven't seen. So, what I want to do for the last time today. What I want to do for the last one today is one of the damsel routes. Is one of the damsel chapter 3s, because we only saw the damsel ending. Oh wait, you wanna save damsel for last though? Are you sure, Doors? Or let's put it to a vote. Who wants to do the last chapter 2, or who wants to see a damsel to 1 chapter 3? So, vote for 2 or damsel. Just say 2 or D. Whichever one you want. Everyone's saying save damsel for last? Okay. Alright, so I guess we'll do the new chapter 2. Oh wait, no, there's one vote for damsel there. Anyone else? Okay, we have twos. I see 3 2s and 1 D. Alright, nobody else curious? Okay, good. So sorry, Legend, we'll do it next week. We'll go to Damsel next week after we'll do Damsel and Prisoner next week to end. I think, yeah, that should be the last stream actually then. Next week. Oh, Red Max is voting D. Let's see. So we have 3 to 2 for the last chapter 2. Prisoner and Damsel for last when they were the first ones I did. It's pretty fun, yeah. Okay, so yeah, it looks like the 2s have it. Yep, the 2s have it. Let's go. Well, definitely next time, you guys. Don't worry. Oh, hello, Dalecut. Welcome to the stream. Alright, so let's sew and see the last chapter 2. I do need directions, because I have no idea how to get to this. Oh, we dropped some frames before, I see. Damn. Go without knife and lock her up. Okay.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and her voice soft.
You are? It's been so long since anyone's come down here. I was starting to think they'd forgotten about me.
Oh, lock is
Down
nightmare.
the stairs
Okay.
and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
Alright, so go back to get the knife and then make sure to close the door.
She's beautiful.
You go back up and down again. Okay.
You're only making this more difficult.
Thank you.
I'm gonna go check upstairs. Let's see.
Okay. I'll be here. Good luck.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
Uh-oh.
Is someone else here? You try the door, but it's locked from the outside. You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken. Easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Oh, we need. God damn it! There's always a catch. We need to not want to save her. All right. Oh. Oh, we just made it though. Look at this. Look at this autosave. Okay. Whew! Autosave coming in clutch.
You must.
Great job. You've given away the element of surprise. Good luck, hero. You walk down the stairs. She's beautiful. I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Okay.
Okay, I see. It's one of these two, right? Which one of these two? Retrieve the blade? All right, okay, go. I'm gonna make an extra save here. Okay, retrieve the blade.
Thank you. You turn back to the stairs, intent on retrieving the blade in the cabin.
So you weren't kidding.
Ooh.
I thought you were just making a bad joke. You were actually sent here to kill me. You'll regret this. I promise
Ooh.
you. But go ahead. Run along and get whatever you're planning to get.
For the secret Defying ending, I do want that, but I think if you guys could leave me instructions on what I need to do to prepare to get it, and then I could show you it, because I don't want to do a whole nother stream for it. Like, I think I do want to make next week the last stream with the prisoner and the damsel chapter 3s. So if you guys want to leave instructions for that on the Discord, I'll show it to you so I can do most of it off screen. If it's a lot of stuff that I've already done.
But you'd better hope that I don't slip these chains before you make it back down here.
Slip these chains? She can't, right? She needed our help to get out of here. But do you hear the conviction in her voice? I don't think she's bluffing. She has to be bluffing, but hurry. You rush up to the first floor, grabbing the blade, both yours and the world's only possible salvation. Okay, if we're sure about this decision, I'll support it. I suppose we have a world to save after all. You slowly creep down the basement stairs. It's quiet. Where the princess sat only a moment
Oh shit!
ago, there's only a severed arm, its cooling flesh still chained to the wall. And she is nowhere to be seen. Is it just me? Or did this room get a lot bigger?
She's lost an arm. I'm locking her down there and letting her bleed out.
This is a dangerous play. Who's to say she'll actually succumb to her wounds? She doesn't have a weapon, and she's missing an arm. You can finish this right here, right now.
Tell you what, I'll even stay here for a while to make sure she's dead. So I lock her away here, right? Oh, finish this. Okay. Wait, so lock her away or finish this? Lock her away is nightmare. Oh, okay. Finish this.
Your eyes dart to the corners of the room. You don't see her. Where is she?
Alright, close the door behind me.
You close the door behind you. Almost magically, its locks immediately click into place. Maybe they'll open if you finish the job.
If you don't lock the door here, she pranks you by escaping, and then you die, which leads to a witch. That's pretty funny. Come on out, let's get this over
I
with.
can wait. I'm very patient.
Wait.
You do your best to patiently wait her out, but eventually, exhaustion starts to set in. Come on, wake up. We can't fall asleep down here.
Venture into the shadows. Either wait in the dark or give up when you attack. Okay.
You wait for as long as you can, pushing yourself to stay awake and stay vigilant. But you can't outwait someone who's been waiting for as long as she remembers. You barely even realize that you've started to drift off. Pain tears into your sleep. The princess is upon you, ripping into your flesh, unnaturally sharp teeth and claws severing arteries and digging into organs.
Is she gonna become cat-like again?
There's nothing to be done. you're already half gone.
It can't just end like this, right?
As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. I'm sorry, but it's over. Everything goes dark,
And you die.
and you die.
The Beast. The final chapter 2 that we haven't
You're
seen.
on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Terrible sense of deja
Terrible
vu.
sense of deja vu.
If he doesn't remember what happened,
I knew it would be hunted.
then something else must have trapped us here.
It had to be hunted, of course.
You're not trapped here. Nobody's forcing you to do anything, though the only sensible thing for you to do right now is march up to that cabin and slay the princess. We could go back.
I need guidance to get to the chapter 3. Okay.
A warning before you go any further.
I'll save when I get into the cabin. I'll see what happens. Okay, our Del cult. I'll see what I can do the first time through, and then afterward. Okay.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Can this one only go to 1 chapter 3?
Does a cat lie to a cornered mouse when it plays with its freedom? Or is it just acting out its nature?
I don't see why that matters. A lie's a lie, and if anything, she's the one who's cornered.
She could have gotten out of there whenever she wanted to. We should trust nothing that she tells us, only what we hear and smell.
That's a very roundabout way of saying that you should listen to me and take this seriously.
Maybe.
It can lead to the wild as well. I see. Okay. Alright, well, I'll just go in blind first and see what I
The
get.
interior of the cabin is ruinous and dilapidated. It feels like no one has lived here for a long time, wind rushing in through cracks and holes in the wooden walls. The only furniture of note is a termite-eaten table with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll...
Alright, may as well save over this one. Yeah. Alright, there we go. Alright, let's go without taking the
No
blade.
steel claw. Do you think we can talk our way out of this? I don't think she wants to talk.
I guess we'll just have to trust that we made the right call. It'll still be here if we need it.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing what's left of an old wooden staircase. It's still sturdy enough that you can make your way down in one piece, though you'll have to be mindful of holes. The air seeping up from below is oddly warm and wet, as if you're descending into a jungle. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. She growls up the stairs.
I can smell you.
She sounds almost feral,
Is she also gonna be a kitty cat, just like the witch?
impatient, or maybe eager. You carefully make your way down the stairs. The last step gives way to the damp earth floor of a starlit pit. The walls
Oh
are
my
obscured
God.
by an impenetrable darkness, giving the illusion that the room might stretch on forever. You brush against the wide leaves of plants that surround you on all sides, seemingly the only living things that occupy this strange underground wilderness.
She's like a full-ass lion here.
The jungle is pressing in on us, hiding her from view. She could be anywhere. You see only a flash of the princess before she scurries away into the underbrush, dragging her heavy chain behind her. Remember, she's just a princess.
She's certainly not just a princess.
Seriously.
You're not helping. It doesn't matter what she is. It only matters what she does.
Which was a cat girl, Beast is a cat girl. Yeah, seriously. At least that's what it seems like.
Her shining
Is a girl
eyes
cat?
appear between the leaves, staring hungrily at you from the darkness.
I can hear your heart pounding from the bottom of the stairs, fledgling. You're right to be terrified. I'm so much more than you.
A shiver rushes up your spine and pulls you upright. The air's shifting. She's getting ready to pounce. Move, now.
Don't you hear that clinking? She's in her chains again. We're fine.
Move.
You're about to attack me, aren't you? I can see right through you.
There's a shift in the humid air, and something enormous
Oh my god, jeez.
lunges from the
Oh,
shadows,
jeez.
her more unhinged and dripping, her eyes fierce and full of hunger. She is too quick to outrun, too nimble to outmaneuver, too determined to overpower. This is her
We
domain.
barely saw her.
You are devoured. I guess that's it then, isn't it? Unfortunately for you, no. This isn't it. You are in a dark and caustic place. A
Oh.
thick, fibrous lining constricts around you, its slick surface impossible to grip. Your hands scrabbling uselessly at your
God.
surroundings as they compress in on you. Your lungs can barely expand in such a tiny space. Not that the humid, finite air grants you more than a few shallow breaths at a time.
I wasn't gonna say it, Red Max, but yeah, that's what it looks like. Oh god.
You spoke when you needed to act.
The liquid pooling beneath you starts to seep
Ouch.
into your skin. You itch, then sting, then burn as the acid begins its slow work.
When I killed you, I tried to leave this place, but it wouldn't let me. You belong down there, it screamed at me. The world is better off without you in it.
Oh, this is interesting.
The flesh around you rumbles as the princess begins to move, her thundering footfalls twisting you helplessly about. Your skin protests as the corrosive liquid sloshes around you, but there will be no respite for you in sight. The burning grows stronger, and you can feel layers of you being peeled away.
But you don't belong down here. You came from somewhere else. You came from out there. So I consumed your dead heart, and I carried it in my throat, and I draped what was left of you on my back, and I threw myself against that door.
She stops, her muscles tensing around you, and through the muffling layers of her flesh, you hear the whine of straining metal. With a pop, she lurches forward, your body lurching right along with her. Her chains. She's loose.
But even then, it denied me freedom. You cannot fool me by draping yourself in decay. I know your true nature, and it is suffering.
Gravity pulls at you as you're hefted upwards, the distant creaking of ancient wooden steps barely audible over the thudding of the princess's heart.
And then it was gone, and I was here. A new enclosure, a nicer cage, but still a prison. I learned from my wounds. You're alive now. We can leave together.
Does that work? Could she free herself if we're alive in here? Do you really need me to give you a definitive answer for you to understand that the situation is grim? Stop her. Do
I
something.
see. Basically, yeah, she figured out that she can't, that if we die, it just resets.
We don't have steel, but we have tooth and claw. Tear through her before we are her.
Oh, there we go. Okay. This is probably how you, Can you talk to the cabin?
I understand it, and it understands me.
Interesting.
Talking is for those who don't know how to listen.
Your body is
Ow.
violently jostled, the disruption causing burning skin to slop from raw muscle, and you hear what you can only assume is the princess pulling against the door to the cabin.
The cage is still locked.
I don't think we can talk our way out of this. We are drowning in death.
There's no more space for words.
You could have asked for You need me to want to free you, don't you? You can't force me to let you out of here.
Every creature craves freedom. You will too before you die.
The pulling becomes the banging as the princess desperately throws everything at the cabin door. Your flesh screams as your reddened, spongy body is hit with fresh waves of blistering acid.
You can't hold me forever.
Fine, you can leave.
Oh, can
The click of what you presume to be a door ripples through the layers of suffocating flesh.
I? That wasn't so hard.
You feel her take another massive step.
Dissolving will.
And then another. And then... And then... It's gone quiet, hasn't it?
Okay, this is how I see. Feel a churning in the form around you, then a wet turning. A rejection in a place that is nowhere at all.
I guess I don't need you to be a part of me. How lucky for you.
Okay, so she is truly a beast.
This place is cold.
Jeez. And yeah, this is how she gets handed out. Okay, so this is the chapter 2 ending for the beast.
She's gone. And is that a... But it feels sad. Okay,
Okay, since we talked a bit, we're melted. I see. Hey, we're melted. Withered. But we're always withered, the second one. I just want to see what she says about this one.
I am a growing chorus of all of... This one is consumed by instinct, a predator pushing those around her to adapt. She will make for a cunning heart. She wishes me to devour you, to make you a part of myself. But she is only a voice. Do not
A
ignore
voice,
her,
interesting.
for she is part of something greater. I will be here when it is...
A cunning heart. Okay, I just wanted to get the achievement there. Let's load and claw and bite.
like the cornered animal you are, you tear against the thick membranes of her stomach with every part of you that can be made sharp. Nails, claws, teeth, hands, feet.
I can feel you tearing through me, but are you swift enough for it to matter?
Your body is violently jostled, the disruption causing burning skin to slop from raw muscle, and you hear what you can only assume is the princess pulling against the door to the cabin.
The cage is still locked.
Yeah, it is like the shifting mound has voices as well. Wait for death.
Bad. This is a bad thing to do.
Ow.
Your will dissolves along with your flesh. You let go and pathetically await your death, every burning second dragging on until you're reduced to a wet pile of bone and gristle.
We'll do better next time.
Your vision finally begins to blur.
Yep, I knew that would lead to the wild.
We are his gaze put
No, that's not... that's bad. Let's get our fact...
Okay, let's load back from here. Alright, yeah, okay, so that's how to get to the wild, basically. I thought that would lead to the wild, because, you know, we're inside her. We're kind of fused with her. Okay. Take the blade.
You take...
Let's go.
The door to the basement, the air seeping up.
I'm so much more than you. And a little splinter clutched in trembling hands won't save you from me.
A shiver rushes up your spine and pulls you upright.
If you dig out with the knife, that would lead to opportunist wild. Interesting doors.
The air's shifting. She's getting ready to pounce. Move, now.
All right, I'll do what Hunted says. Oh God, jeez.
A direction on instinct. As you land, you're buffeted
We
by a
just
gust of
avoided
air,
her.
disturbed by the sudden motion of a massive body. The princess. In an instant, she's pounced in
Damn.
the spot where you would have been, her chains rattling across the floor behind her.
This is the least human princess out of them all. Well, except for like the ultimate razor.
Before you can blink, she's gone, vanishing once more into the shadows. But you still feel her gaze on you.
You're faster than you were before, but you're still meek, reactive, prey.
You whirl around to find her, and your gaze meets hers, a pair of shining eyes peering out at you from just beyond the basement stairs.
No knife dying leads to broken wild, then killing self with knife is stubborn wild. Interesting.
So she's cut off our escape. Shit, what do we do?
We don't have to kill each other. What if I helped you? What if we left together? If you get out of here on your own, wouldn't you have already left?
You cannot reason your way out of this, fledgling. There's no compromise with what I am.
At least she's upfront about her intentions.
What do you want?
I want to swallow you whole, and I will get what I want. You have no exit. You have no hope. You live and die by my whims, and my whims alone.
Don't ask her what she wants. Is that all the advice you have? We don't even know what she looks like. Some specifics would be very helpful. She's just a princess. Don't overthink it. She is clearly not. She's coiling for another strike. Be somewhere else. We're on the back foot. The back foot keeps us nimble. Keeps us alive. It doesn't matter if it keeps us alive if it eventually kills us. We need to take back the momentum. We need to do something.
Survive. Wait for her to strike and hit her back.
This isn't going to work. We're in her domain.
Oh.
We just have to stay alive.
Successfully take the fight to the creature in its den.
If we keep dodging her forever, we're going to get tired. We're going to slip up. We have to take a risk. As the princess lunges from the shadows once more, you tighten her grip on the blade and lash out. It strikes, cutting deep, and the princess loses her focus, crying out in pained surprise as she crashes into you. You're sent sprawling and can already feel the massive bruise blossoming on your ribs as she scrambles back into the darkness. Ha! Look at that! We wounded her, and she wounded us. Bad trade.
That hurt. Are you just the cornered animal you seem to be? Or could you be a rival?
She rears back, then leaps at you, more forceful, more ferocious, more serious. The scuffle is brief, and though you inflict a few deep wounds, you find yourself quickly overwhelmed by her savagery. You collapse to the floor, and she wastes no time before pouncing on you in a flurry of claws and blood, your nerves barely able to keep up with the onslaught. By the end, you're lying in a nest of your own intestines,
we're dead.
Spine severed, blood rapidly draining out onto the jungle floor.
This should lead to a new chapter 3 then.
The princess, drenched in both her blood and yours, idly prods your body.
No, that's it then. Cornered animal it was. Do better next time. I still need to devour you. And it doesn't count if you're dead.
We're not dead, we're...
Everything
But you
goes-
don't have time
yeah.
to protest her premature observation of your death, because everything goes dark, and you die.
Alright, a new chapter 3, The Den.
You're on a path in the wood. Yeah, we are.
Oh,
This time we're
stubborn!
not gonna run until we die. We're taking her head on and we're winning.
Always need stubborn for the fights.
You felt her. She didn't have a soft underbelly. She didn't have blind spots. What could we have done that would have saved us from her hunger?
When someone tries to make you dead, you have to hit them back. You have to show them your authority. There's nothing worse than a bully that thinks they own you.
Stubborn is so cool.
Great. So you've been here before. That doesn't bode well. You're not supposed to have been here before. This is supposed to be one and done. Oh, shut up. It bodes fine. You're the reason we're stuck in this shit situation. Now I have to do the hard work of dragging us out. And how do you intend to do that? We're going to fight her, and we're going to win. There's a reason she slinks around in the shadows. Well, no complaints here. Now hold on. We're not just gonna let the fact that he knows things about this whole Lupin situation go, are we? He's not important. He can have his secrets for all I care. She's killed us twice now, and that's enough of a reason for us to want her dead.
Ooh. Okay, what's the plan?
Like I said, we're going to fight her.
But we're so small.
We don't actually know how big she is. We just know she wants us to think she's big. And if she's going to treat us like prey again, then she is sorely underestimating us. One good wallop, that's all we need to put her on the defensive.
The past is different than it was before.
Ground is ground. It doesn't matter what shape it takes. We'll adapt. If it looks different, that's because the situation has started to spiral out of everyone's control. So please, disavow yourself of the notion that you can just come back here and fix this place if you manage to make a mess before that line of thinking leaves you yet another world in ruin. Though, as evidenced by you dying twice, it's safe to assume the fates of the worlds you've left behind don't concern you very much. Consider this your last opportunity to make things right. For you and for the rest of existence, but especially for you. We don't need your pep talk. I'll make sure we pull this off.
I want answers. What are you not telling me?
I've told you as much as I can without putting you at a disadvantage. If anything, I've told you too much. Like that grumbling voice said just a moment ago, you've already died by her hands twice. You shouldn't need much else in the way of motivation.
Alright, let's proceed to the cabin.
You make your way down to the cabin. Your fated confrontation awaits. You know what to do.
The den used to be as long as Eye of the Needle, but it was given a massive expansion and pristine cut. Oh wow.
We've already been over the plan. I'm not sure that use violence counts as a plan. It's a better plan than you had last time. I don't like this, but I'll try to keep us breathing. The interior is dark and overgrown. Vines and brush obscure so much of the place that, had you not seen the exterior, you might not have noticed this was a cabin at all. The only furniture of note, if you could call it that, is a knotted stump, a pristine blade embedded in its exposed rings. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you're going to do this right. Take it. We're not fighting a monster without a blade. Even if it's not a very big one.
I'm guessing there's probably another forced
No one
blade.
mentioned the mirror. What are you talking about? There isn't. He isn't tricking us. Can you feel the wind? It's telling us there's a hole in that wall. Our eyes deceive us. If that mirror's blocking our way, just smash it and be done with it.
Oh, we don't have to take the blade. Interesting. Huh. I'll take
Yes,
it.
take the steel claw. You pull the blade from the stump, gripping it tight. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. Good. One step closer to ending this. You step forward, approaching the small hole that leads to the basement, hesitating before you enter the princess's lair. You heard him. Stop hesitating and smash that antique. That mirror isn't part of this place. It's seeped through from somewhere else. It, if there even is an it, is a hallucination. Like you said, you've been here twice before. Your mind was bound to start playing tricks on you eventually. It's so grimy. Maybe we can wipe it clean and finally get a look at ourselves.
Alright. We've
Reach
already
forward,
done that,
wave
and
your
yep, it
hand over the
disappears.
open hole leading to the basement. See? Nothing. Tricks of the eye. No one sense can be trusted on its own. You step forward into the darkness. If there were once stairs leading into the basement, there is nothing left to attest to their existence now. There is only a long tunnel of packed earth, growing more narrow as you descend. It smells of mold and decay. The damp walls leave streaks of dirt along your body as you're forced to hunch, then finally squat down on all fours in order to continue. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. As you crawl forward on hands and knees, you're met only with the sounds of ambient earth. No voice slinks confidently up the stairs. No entity threatens violence or pleads for safety.
There's two versions of this where we also evade. Okay. Thank you, Doris.
Stay quiet. Don't give her a sound.
Okay, stay quiet. I'm going to follow Hunter's advice.
You say nothing, maintaining the silence as you carefully make your way down into the basement. The basement is dark and cavernous, a gaping maw threatening to swallow you whole. There is no light here, save for what little starlight has managed to filter down the tunnel. And though you can't see the vastness of the space, you can feel it. You're exposed. It doesn't matter if we can't see down here. We know where she is.
Step in the shadows and try to lure her out.
You step into the shadows and are enveloped in total darkness. Your heart pounds in your chest, ears pricked, eyes wide despite the inky blackness, waiting for any sign of movement. And what? You're gonna turn around the second she runs for us? You'll get us killed, you pathetic fool. There, she's about to strike. With the near silence of a determined predator, the princess erupts from the shadows. But you've already started your swift escape.
Escape?
Stop it! Fight her! The conflict in your heart, though usually of little consequence, slows you down just enough. You don't make it into the tunnel before you feel her hot
Oh,
breath
god
at your
damn
back.
it. Yeah, I realize that, as I said. Yeah, we can't.
Yes.
We can't do luring out with the stubborn. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's true.
Yes. You bring your fist if there was. You say nothing. The basement does.
Step in the shadows, ready to fight.
You step into the shadows and are enveloped in total darkness. Your heart pounds in your chest, ears pricked, eyes wide despite the inky blackness, waiting for any sign of movement. There, she's about to strike. With the near silence of a determined predator, the princess erupts from the shadows.
She's like a griffin, but with the lion head. Oh, that's cool. Jeez.
You're quick to react, swinging your blade, its tip intercepting her before she can draw first blood. She recoils, stunned for a brief moment.
She looks like some kind of demon creature.
See, I told you. We needed to assert our
Six
might.
legs.
We needed to prove to her that she can bleed too. She'll doubt her every move now. Her gleaming eyes watch you from the shadows, unblinking. There's fear in them now, but it is a fear wreathed in fury. And beneath it all lurks something far more primal. Hunger. Yes, she knows your strength now, and she wishes to devour it. How unseemly.
Yeah, she is like a manticore.
I'd like to see her try. The princess lunges with even more ferocity than before. Both voices were right. Within that ferocity there is the clumsiness of doubt, a chaotic dance between impulse and restraint. Not a word is spoken between you and the princess as you exchange throws in the dark. The glint of bloody claws and fangs, the flash of wet steel. In the pit, all of your senses are heightened, each injury stinging like a chorus of insects, each small shift in your favor a major victory that swells your confidence. And yet, for all the wounds you've managed to inflict upon her, you remain at a stalemate. And then you start to lose ground. While your body slows, hers quickens, her wounds mending as she licks the blood of her prey from her dripping maw.
Damn it.
So she really can devour our strength. Can we do something like that? All these wounds are starting to add up.
Nah, screw that. We're not stooping to her level. We'll just have to give this our all, end it in one final hit. We die if we do that. We have to make ourselves like her. We have to embrace instinct.
God damn it, this is the freaking Millennium fight all over again. God damn it. Except she's like a freaking lion chimera thing. Manticore creature.
She shifts towards you, her bloody grin shining in the dark. And then you see it. Your opening. Take it. Put her down like the mindless beast she is.
Take the opening and strike at her heart.
You hurl yourself towards the princess, your movement too quick, too bold for her to intercept. You bury your blade deep in her chest. Yes, yes, we're going out in a blaze of glory. Nature doesn't have glory. This is just death. She howls in pain, retaliating with claws and teeth, desperately tearing, trying to devour you to make herself whole once again. Chunks of your flesh are torn away, feathers and blood and bits of gore splattering to the ground. But your work is already done. No sating of her ravenous hunger will be enough to mend her now. Though her flesh begins to seal itself around you, she cannot remove your blade from her heart. You and the princess collapse to the floor together, your bodies fused, entwined in a bloody mass of limbs and teeth.
Fused?
I wouldn't have it any other way. As the two of you fade,
Oh.
a new emotion creeps into the princess's eyes. Something akin to shame. What have we done? They ask.
I guess that's it. At least we saved the world. Right? Right?
He's gone. Everything is gone, except her. And us. It doesn't matter. We won.
The princess's eyes speak again. I'm cold. I don't want to be cold. And taken by Handy.
She's gone.
Heroic
did she go?
strike.
Should we try and find her? And is that a... But it feels so bad. That thing reeks...
Screw the mirror.
Okay,
Maybe there'll be a good fight there.
Alright. Withered, yeah. It's always withered for this one. Let me just see what she... What does Handy think about this one?
I am a growing chorus of all of... This one is consumed by instinct, a dancer moving to the rhythm of the flesh. She will make for a ravenous heart.
Oh, really? Are we still on track? This is bringing us closer to where we can overpower the shifting mound, really. Okay, I'll keep this save file.
She wishes me to devour you, to make you a part of myself. But she is only a voice. Do not mourn her, for she is part of something greater. I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
To get the red
You're
choices,
on a
we need to have
path
any sort of
in the
victory.
woods, and at the end of that
I
path
see.
is a cabin.
Alright, I'll keep that track. Let's see. Evasion, not running away. Okay, thanks.
If you want to see me,
She knows that her strength lies in shadow.
and you bear
She's coiling for another strike. We're on the back foot. It doesn't matter.
Okay. Survive.
Jungle, barely moving out of the way before the princess surges past you with a speed that makes her practically unseen.
Yeah, we also defeated the Apotheosis. Starting to believe that's true.
Oh, for the love of... You've given up the game. Great. All that will do is hasten her victory.
so many useless thoughts run through your head. Thinking, thinking, thinking. You'll never hurt me if you keep thinking. I want to swallow you whole, and I will get...
Don't ask her what she... Is that all the advice you have? We don't even know what she looks like. Some specifics would be very helpful. She's just a princess. Don't overthink it. She's clearly not. A tickling sensation rises at the base of your neck. Flee. We can't keep doing this.
Let's see. Stay alive.
You're a slow, or maybe she's a little faster. You avoid her slavering jaws, but she manages to graze you, her titanic momentum skinning you along your side. It's like being sideswiped by sandpaper. How is she that fast?
Stay alive.
You're bleeding now.
You instinctively touch your side, testing her claim. It's wet, and stings from the gentle touch of your fingertips. A costly mistake. We can't make it again. We will make it again unless something changes. We have to break the pattern. We need more time. She's cutting off our escape.
Our game is nearing its end.
Why do you want to kill
Why
me?
does anything kill anything else? She needs to.
I didn't say I wanted to kill you.
It sounds like she wants to do something even worse. What she wants only matters if she wins, and you're not going to let that happen. She's more tense this time. She means this next blow to be the last. The mere thought of moving again makes your bloodied side ache. We're exhausted. We're bleeding. We're still alive. We owe it to ourselves to move.
Again.
Once again, you narrowly avoid the full force of the impact, and once again you are too slow to come away unscathed. You're starting to get tired. You're making mistakes. This isn't working. We have to do something. We have to figure out a plan. Don't plan ahead. Act on the now. All that matters is that we stay alive. We're trying, but we can't keep this up much longer. We have to. We keep up or we die.
You're getting slow.
Ah, there she is.
She seizes the opportunity, lunging once again from the darkness, fangs bared and claws flashing. She attacks over and over and over, and each time she leaves with a little piece of you. too tired to think, but we have to think. We have to move. It's too late. Before you get the chance to react, it's over. She makes her last foray from the dark.
Oh no,
corners
did
of
we
the
get
room,
swallowed again?
unhinging her dripping more, her eyes fierce and full of hunger. You do your best to dive out of the way.
Oh,
and
I see.
you partially.
Okay,
succeed.
good. Good.
Partially? Yes. The princess fails to swallow you whole. She only swallows your lower body.
Here we go.
That's just as bad. Worse, even. It's death either way. At least this will be a faster end. You look down to see that
Ouch.
the dirt between you is strewn with your intestines, trailing all the way up and disappearing behind her blood-stained teeth. Your legs are nowhere to be seen. You start to go into shock. The princess, bloody saliva dripping from her lips, idly gnaws on what's left of you as you rapidly fade away.
I didn't mean to do that. I still need to devour you. And it doesn't count if you're dead.
Well, we're not dead, we're... But you don't have time to protest her premature observation of your death, because everything goes dark, and you die.
All right.
You're on a-
Final,
That didn't
final,
work.
skeptic.
We're going in with a plan this time. We're not getting stuck in another
There we
loop,
go.
just acting on instinct. We're stuck in a big enough loop as it is. Instinct was keeping us alive until it wasn't. So what are we supposed to do? Great, so you've been here before. That doesn't bode well. You're not supposed to have been here before. This is supposed to be one and done.
Oh, it's time for you reading a fanfic where the princess is in the place of the hero, and the various princesses are there to advise her like the hero's voices. Oh, that is so cool. Can you link that in the Discord? Oh, that sounds fun. that sounds really fun.
So you know more than you're letting on. Yeah, what he said. Of course I do, but believe me, it's in your best interests. The more you know about the princess, the more difficult your task will be. And why is that? Having me explain why would defeat the whole purpose. There are simply some things I'm not allowed to tell you. It's a hard rule. And whose rule is it? Who's telling you to boss us around? We've died twice already, and if you want us to stay alive this time, it's in your best interests to give us an edge. It's my rule, and this conversation is over.
Okay, what's the plan?
She spent as much time as she could in the shadows. So we're gonna draw her out. But she's fast, and she's clever. We're clever too. So this time we're not gonna let her cut off our escape. We're gonna lead her to the stairs ourselves. It'll be a lot easier to deal with her once we can actually see what she is. But you already know what she is. She's a princess. Yeah, right. A princess we couldn't see, and one that had big, sharp teeth, too. How about you stick to describing things and we'll stick to doing our job? Sharp teeth.
Yep, she's a bit of a monster here. Let's go.
You make your way down to the cabin. Your fated confrontation awaits. You know what to do. Alright, we've been over the plan. Goad her out of the shadows, make her show herself. And what if she doesn't want to be seen? We'll figure out a way to make it happen. And if that doesn't make her any easier to fight, it will. It's always easier to fight what you can see, no matter how big or toothy she might be. The interior is dark. The only fern, the blade. If there's a way forward, that mirror is... What are you talking about?
Yeah, mirror. Okay.
Yes, take the steel. You pull the blade. Odds are we'll need it. Thanks for not putting us in a bad spot. You step. Haven't you been paying attention? We're not hesitating. That mirror isn't part of this place.
Yep.
Yet.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah.
Reach for- See? Nothing.
There we
Tricks
go.
of the eye. No, you step forward into the darkness. If there were once stairs leading into the basement, there is nothing left to attest to their existence now. There is only a long tunnel of packed earth, growing more narrow as you descend. It smells of mold and decay. The damp walls leave streaks of dirt along your body as you're forced to hunch, then finally squat down on all fours in order to continue. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favour. As you crawl forward on hands and knees, you're met only with the sounds of ambient earth. No voice slinks confidently up the stairs, no entity threatens violence or pleads for safety. Stay quiet. Don't give her a sound.
Okay, I think I'll stay quiet, yeah.
You say nothing, maintaining the silence as you carefully make your way. The basement is dark and cavernous. Stay on your toes. We take a step into the shadows, and as soon as she moves, we jump back, make her follow. From there, we trap her in the tunnel, draw her out of the cabin, whatever it takes to get her out of her element. Then we're safe.
Step in the shadows and try to lure her out.
You step into the shadows and are enveloped in total darkness. Your heart pounds in your chest, ears pricked, eyes wide despite the inky blackness, waiting for any sign of movement. That's right. Keep steady. Don't let your nerves get the better of you. There, she's about to strike. With the near silence of a determined predator, the princess erupts from the shadows. But you've already started your swift escape. That's stage one. Now stay focused. You dive into the tunnel and begin scrambling up towards the cabin. You hear her behind you, claws raking at the dirt, chains rattling, then snapping, breaths hot and heavy with the effort of the ascent. But the sounds are coming slower now.
Oh.
The breaths pained and stuttering. You no longer sense frantic motion behind you in the tunnel. You risk a glance.
Got an achievement again.
She is a broad and
oh, she's stuck. Oh my
withered
god.
and emaciated flesh clinging to bones too large to fit in the narrow space. She managed to squirm her way into the tunnel in pursuit, but now she's stuck, incapable of either moving towards you or returning to the open darkness of the basement below.
Holy shit, we did it. That was easier.
So that's what she's become.
Oh.
She wasn't like this when we started. Was she? No, she wasn't. Looking at her makes me feel sad. Yeah. Now that we can see her, she doesn't feel like much of a threat at all. She paws futilely at the air between you, but her shoulders are pinned in the narrow confines of the opening. She has no hope of reaching you. And she realizes this. Her arm goes limp, flopping to the dirt floor of the tunnel. Her eyes fall from yours, defeated. Her eyes look up at yours, wide, pleading. Come back, you can imagine them saying. Don't leave me here. But you shouldn't listen to the sad eyes of a vanquished enemy. She wants nothing more than to change places with you. If you want us to ignore her, then why would you tell us any of that word-pleasing eyes begging for mercy business to begin with? All it does is make us feel conflicted.
Hilarious hero.
I'm merely describing things as they are. It's not my fault that her eyes had something to say, even if that something was a ploy, which, if I might stress, I pointed out to you. What should we do about her anyway? Can she still end the world like this? She hurts. We should help. Now let's think for a second. Let's reevaluate. Should we help her? Well, I do feel bad looking at her. There's no way to get close without being in reach of those claws. We've come this far, but can we trust a creature that until a few short moments ago fully intended to eat us? What an excellent question with an equally excellent answer. No, you should not help her. She's clearly just waiting for you to drop your guard. And beyond that, you do well to remember that she poses a threat to reality itself. You already have a weapon, and she's as vulnerable as she's ever going to be. How about you use it?
Her arms do look very similar to Long Quiet's arms, yeah. Oh god, this... Damn, what a choice. Shit. Okay, drop the blade and approach her.
The princess's eyes go wide as the blade tumbles from your hand. You're going to get yourself killed. What are you doing? You could all just turn around and be done. What's your game? You and I both know there's no game. He's made a bad choice. As you draw near, she readies her claws, raising them to strike. Don't flinch. Show her our resolve.
Flinch. Yeah, hilarious. Offer her your hand.
Reach forward, offering the princess your hand.
Look at how our hand has changed.
Ridiculous. She was about to kill you.
Oh.
You really think getting stuck in a tunnel for less than a minute has fundamentally changed her?
Our claws look very different than usual.
Yes. She's a victim of her own nature, just like we are. If all she wanted was to kill us, she'd have kept trying. But she's hesitating, isn't she? Yes, she is.
Ooh.
Her eyes shift from faux ferocity to confusion to a gentle sadness. She lowers her claw and places it in your hand. Ugh. Do you think we can pull her out of there? We have to try. It's a bad death being stuck in place.
Oh my god.
And what if it doesn't work? What if we can't trust her? We have to trust someone else eventually. It's either him or her. And I know you don't trust him. I don't even trust the rest of you. But that doesn't mean we have to go around pulling bloodthirsty monsters out of perfectly good traps. But we haven't seen what happens if we help her. Doesn't that mean it's worth exploring? I can't argue with that. Alright, let's see what happens. Maybe we'll finally get some
Oh,
answers.
this is cool. Pull her free.
You tug, but the princess remains stuck. What a shame that the bones of her massive form are too large to fit through the narrow tunnel. Keep pulling. All he has are empty words. He can't undermine us if we don't listen. You are all infuriating to work with. But fine, you continue to pull on the princess's arm and she starts to budge. She pushes with her back legs, clawing at the earth, a burst of strength aiding your efforts. The dirt and stone start to crumble around her. That's the spirit. Keep going. Yes, quickly, before the whole tunnel comes down on top of us. Yes, wouldn't that be an interesting development? What if the very nature of this tunnel was such that you were incapable of leaving safely with the princess? How devious.
Delightfully devilish.
Does it collapse?
God damn it!
It does. As you pull the princess free, the tunnel around you does exactly what you thought it might do.
Damn!
It falls apart.
You bastard, you tricked us into thinking that.
Trapped. No, we have to get out. We have to get out. It's too late to scramble for freedom now, little voice. You didn't think just pulling her out of there would be consequence-free, did you? Well, the ceiling collapses. Heavy stones tumbling down on top of you and the princess, and I don't believe it. Let me guess. Everything goes dark, and we die. No.
Oh my god!
Open your eyes to see the princess, her body stretched over yours, her face wincing as she shields you from the heavy rocks and debris. There is space enough for you to move, at least for now. I'll be damned. So there's more to her after all. The pack is always stronger than the lone hunter. We save her, she saves us. She understands. Well, we can't keep saving each other forever. Her arms are already starting to give out, and there's a whole mountain of earth on top of her, just waiting to bury you both. We can always dig. Both of us. It beats suffocating to death down here in the dark. Then let's do it.
Dig through the earth together!
You and the princess dig through the loose earth of the collapsed tunnel together. How sweet. But it seems the harder you try to claw your way forward, the denser the path becomes. All of this effort, and for what? A chance to end the world? I hope you fail. His words are nothing. Pay attention to what you feel and see.
Yeah, the background music is really cool.
It doesn't matter if you ignore me, because I'm just telling you what's happening, and what's happening is that you and the princess are getting tired, and your mouths are full of dirt, and it's getting harder to breathe. Harder to breathe is still breathing. Well, either way, the two of you are miserable. I don't know, I feel like we're forming a bond with her. Can't be all that bad if we're bonding. She's not capable of bonding.
Need I remind you that as soon as she saw you, she tried to eat you? You are not friends, and as soon as you're out, you'll see just how seriously she values your life.
If you were so sure we were going to fail, you wouldn't sound so desperate. You're just hot air. There's nothing of substance to you at all, is there?
I have plenty of substance. I have feelings and desires. Like my desire to save everyone in the world. I feel that very strongly.
Do you smell it? Fresh air.
Claw your way to freedom.
With one final massive heave of her body, the princess pushes her way out of the tunnel.
Ah.
Behind the quickly collapsing space you once shared. Yours was an alliance of convenience, just as I predicted. She has left you to die, buried and alone.
You are unbelievably petty.
Oh, my pettiness is nothing compared to yours. You were delighting in my suffering and the damnation of the entire world just moments ago.
She hasn't left. She's coming back. Don't you hear her?
Or she's coming back with a rock.
No, she isn't. She's...
How many times do you have to be wrong before you
Oh!
start talking?
The princess stares down at you from the opening. Before the tunnel can finish sealing itself,
Ah!
she cranes her elongated neck and gently plucks you from the earth. She carries you across the half-collapsed ruin that was a cabin, carefully setting you down by the door. If there were to be a record, let it show that I tried. I really, really tried. But there won't be a record, will there?
Open the door and step into the wild. We're both monsters
Open the
here.
door, the two of you stepping out into the fresh air and collapsing together onto the dewy grass of the outside world.
We're outside, and there's ground beneath our feet. I don't see any oblivion. Admit it. There never was an end of the world coming, was there?
He does not
Yeah, we got
reply.
him there, didn't we? Don't think I've ever seen him stunned into silence before.
Can't you feel the hole where he was? He's gone.
Fancy that.
I'm not sure gone is good.
Princess rests her head close to you. Her eyes stare into yours amidst the untextured threads of a world unraveled. Are we free, they ask? I'm cold. I don't want to be cold. Oh, it's the same. Until we go. That was sweet. Ah,
She's gone, and there's that mirror.
the lion and the
What's it do?
mouse.
Why now? But it feels so...
You're right.
Okay.
Feels too...
Alright, I'm guessing this is going to be the same. And this does not count as a victory, I'm guessing, for the other thing. Yeah, this is the exact same one, isn't it?
Chorus of all of
Alright, I'm so glad, we saw this. Yeah, sadly we gotta load back up the other ending. With Stubborn.
Yes, take...
Because we need to work our way to the ending where we destroy her. Oh man. Jeez. There we go. Okay, I'll make a save here because just so we know where we are. But yep. Okay, you guys. The den. Okay. Next time. I guess we'll see the ending where we destroy her. We'll try to get that. I think we're going, yeah, the damsel and the prisoner. These three endings are split between these two. Yeah, the secret one and the one where we destroy her. Oh my god. Well, if they can't be won, it's fine. I'll do some others that can be won. I don't know how many more I need. Off screen, if that's the case. Yeah. I don't know how many more red endings I need. But yeah, I could do them off screen. I just need 2 more? Okay, so yeah, I can get 2 more. I can get the Eye of the Needle. And 1 more, I guess, if I needed it. Probably the Wraith, I guess. Alright, you guys, so I am very tired if you can't tell. But yeah, next time will probably be the last Slay the Princess stream. And then, of course, afterward, eventually, I'll get the my canonical, quote-unquote, edited video out. Where I'll be recording a new path on my own, a new game, but I want to record it as like a whole journey and stuff. Rather than like, you know, I'm commentating on the game. I think that'll be really fun. But, alright, until next time, which will be the last stream of Slay the Princess, I will say, so long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, good night. You're all the sweetest of hearts. See ya.